do a cheers to the Sobeys Safeway Liquor Beer podcast.
Be right again.
I love you guys.
Careful, that cake's hot.
Check-in, come on, let's go. It's the AM Nasty Big Hello. It's not static, AM radio. It's the Cool Ben Red Hot Nielson Show. Let's go. Everybody tuning in, even my wife.
Mommy likes too.
And those Macromala intros are cutting like a knife. Hey, it's Mitch texting in, he's your dealer for life. Let's crack at 6 o'clock and log you with some sirloin bites.
What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna McDavid, ain't no passing craze. You have no worries because of the way that he plays.
Yeah, say it, kid.
He's the next Gretzky from the draft lottery. Hakuna McDavid. Hakuna McDavid. Hakuna McDavid. Hakuna McDavid. Hakuna. You have no worries because of the way that he plays. He's the next Gretzky from the draft lottery. Hakuna McDavid. Try, try, try. Try, 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 try. Try, 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 try. Leon scored a goal tonight. Watching him play is quite a sight. You know this song is tight. Oilers fans, come on. You loved him endlessly since he was drafted number 3. He's a center with a size that was born in Cologne. Try to stop him, you can't do much more. That ain't no lie. You just wanna see him shoot and score. It was try, try, try. Try, try. Gonna make a fool out of you. Probably score a goal and assist on 2. You can't stop him and that ain't no lie. Cause it's try, try, try. Try, try. Don't even try to play him rough. Leon is a German so you know he's tough. His hands are crazy and Aikens loved his eyes. Yeah, it's try, try, try. Try, try. Gonna make a fool out of you. Probably score a goal and assist on 2. You can't stop him and that ain't no lie. Cause it's try, try, try. Try, try. Don't even try to play him rough. Leon is a German so you know he's tough. His hands are crazy and Aikens loved his eyes. Yeah, it's try, try, try. Try, try.
Hey everyone, I'm Zach Hyman of the Edmonton Oilers.
She's so tenacious.
Hope you guys enjoy it.
Revving up his engine, listen to the crowd just roar. No No reason for tension. Zach is gonna shoot and score. Hyman's in the scoring zone. Right into the scoring zone. Signed for 7 years, now he's playing by McDavid's side. He's got you jumping out of your seat 'cause of that look in his eyes. Hyman's in the scoring zone. He'll take you right into that scoring zone. You know he's gonna score a few. Playing with Connor, it's a top line overload. You'll finally see what he can do. So raise your hands up as high as they can go.
He always said that was a magician's secret.
His energy is contagious.
Playing with an edge, that's what you're gonna see. Taking the next step, 'cause he's no longer with the Leafs. Hyman's in the scoring zone. He'll take you right in.
What's up, Nasties? Happy Friday. How you doing on this? It's a little chilly out there, but a wonderful Friday morning. TJIF, right, Joaquin?
That's right, Hernan.
Thank God it's Friday. It's Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas here for the EST Afternoons Takeover on the Nielson Show. Of course, the Nielson Show is presented by Johnston. Get a new Train furnace now and get 15% off any additional mechanical system done at the same time. Add in an air conditioner, heat pump, hot water tank, or garage heater and get 15% off, plus no interest for 24 months. Pretty super deal should you have something break down after the Christmas season. Plus, you get a warm garage, cool home next summer, or warmer showers. Visit WeishJohnson.com and book an estimate today.
Weiss Johnson, whoa.
And of course, the guy running the show, keeping us on track, YouTube Trev in the house as well. Lots to get to today on the show. Of course, if you're listening on 95.7 Cruise FM, thank you for listening on your way to work, or if you're just getting up, getting the kids ready, or just chilling. Welcome. And iHeart, TuneIn Radio, Edmonton Sports Talk as well. And if you're on YouTube, slam that thumbs up for us. Send us messages on the Nasty Chat. Paris Jewelers inbox 780-218-9999. And speaking of Cruise FM, the Cruise FM Flyaway Ultimate Sports Weekend Edition is coming your way with the keyword at 8:15. Keep that in mind, 8:15. Like always, we need 3 questions. For 3 questions too many, you can start sending them in now. Gager's going to keep track of the text machine for the text of the day. And we roll along. A fun show, Prolux Lighting morning after show. Whoa! It's going to be fun. The crack pack for Wayne Sports Car coming this hour as well. In the second hour, Chris Johnston, GS Construction Hockey Insider from TSN. We got the early bird bet still to come. That's good for the Italian Center. Tim Hauraney, our good buddy, will join us, talk some F1, some IndyCar that starts this weekend. And like I mentioned, kind of easy trivia. Are you brave enough to play? 3 questions too many. The snow report from Marmot Basin. We have Sobeys and Safeway's Liquor Beer of the Week.
Wow.
And the wrap for William Huff. So a loaded first hour. And of course, the first hour is always presented by Ewell, your power play specialist. Ewell has the gear you need for your next electrical project with 3 Edmonton area locations, and you can order online anytime at ewell.ca. Ewell, your Edmonton-based partner in power and source for all things electrical.
Ewell, your partners in power.
All right. Thus, he didn't leave the jingles.
And you're welcome.
And no problemo with that.
With the soothing sounds in these pipes, huh?
All right, boys. So this morning I brought in an iced tea, and I brought out a bagel.
Yeah.
It was a little uncomfortable.
With Trev looking over
Yeah,
you?
he just kept staring
Like
at
a
me.
tiger in the Serengeti?
Oh, yeah.
I smelt it as soon as you walked in. Look good, buddy. That is a good bagel. Hey?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know a good bagel when I see one.
If you haven't been listening all week, we found out that Trev is Bagel Boy.
Bagel boy as of late. 2 bagels yesterday.
Whoa,
As soon
butters?
as I got home. Oh, yeah.
Just slather it up.
Lathered it up. Yep. Dripping.
Oh, boy.
It was great.
Hey, and all those great songs you heard on the way in, because the Oilers scored a ton of goals,
Jeez.
are brought to you by Totem Outdoor Outfitters, a family store that takes pride in finding the right fit for you. Visit them at 7430 99th Street or online at totemoutfitters.ca. We're all over the Oilers' enormous win. I mean, guys, I think we said it. We'll get into it for the Prolux Morning After Show, but when we said yesterday we don't know what to expect, we meant it. And because this team is just, they're unbelievable. No one can I can't understand them. A big 8-1 win over the LA Kings last night. And on top of taking nothing away from the Oilers, the Kings do not look good. I think that coach might be in a little bit of trouble, fellas. Connor McDavid hits 100 points in 60 games, Joaquin.
Yeah.
He's a unit.
That's 9 straight 100-point seasons,
Yeah.
I believe, for Connor McDavid.
And I'm pretty sure the boys on the Edmonton Oilers were listening to the show yesterday.
Yeah, we're if anything, we're motivators, right?
Because holy cannoli, man, what a game. A lot of great performances from guys who struggled the night before. So, we're going to get to obviously the big moment, the super stat of the night, 4-star, 38-star, and the Prolux Light and Bright Light of the night. I think we're going to have some fun today. We're back Monday, though, Joaquin. You have to stick with us for one more day before the big boys come home.
Yeah.
Oh, and Lieutenant Eric, it's being rumored he will join us later in the 8 o'clock hour to give us one last report from Mexico.
Who do you think's the most, who's more tanned? I think Eric's probably a little bit more.
Yeah. Saw a picture yesterday, Lieutenant Eric, and he's with one of the combine boys, and Dusty's beside him. Dusty looked tired.
Did he?
Yeah. He kind of looked like he was over it. Like, I just want to go play some basketball and go to bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But recharge the battery. Lift and coast, Dusty. Lift and coast.
We have 2 days left. This is where you get your second wind in Mexico after day 4, where you're kind of like, you're stuck in a rut a bit. You're not feeling the best. These last 2 days is where you get that second wind. Abutski says Gager needs to spend less time singing and more time writing answerable trivia questions.
Oh, stop.
Oh, come on. They're easy.
Bring your game.
Is there going to be fun? Maybe during impossibly hard trivia. It's not that hard, guys. Come on. Don't be that way. Hey, let's get to morning announcements here on the Nielsen Show. Of course, live from the Popeyes studio here. Quickly, guys, we were just talking off air about Matthew Schaefer at 18-year-olds, what he's doing. So last night, scores 2 goals. Most goals ever by an 18-year-old defenseman in NHL history. YouTube, Trev, you're in love with this guy.
I am.
Like, he is... At 18 years old, what he's doing, guys. How many minutes did he play?
Just like a hair under 26.
That's
crazy.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, this
In a
guy's-
tight game, too. It's not like...
Yeah, it wasn't like a walk away.
No.
I see several Norrises for this guy down the road for him. Maybe a few Hearts. Like, he is that good.
He's that good.
He is unreal, and thank God he's Canadian. I love it. That's going to be great going forward. Like just watching what he was able to do yesterday. I'm not going to be like, oh, he should have been on the Team Canada team, but I mean, I'm not going to say that he couldn't not be on that team as well. Like, he is on that. He is that good, and he could have absolutely been a contributor to that team. It's just crazy the age of him, like what he's been able to do, like how NHL ready both Macklin, Celebrini, and Schaefer have been. They've come in, and not only have they been like key pieces, they've been the piece for their team. So super special talent. The Islanders have a good one, and it's fun for the Islanders because I kind of talked about it maybe earlier in the week. They've kind of stepped away. They haven't really had the talent, the really, really good hockey players. They just have a good collective team for quite some time. But no, this changes the face of the franchise, the way they play, and he is so noticeable out there.
Yeah, he is.
I think it actually was Chris Johnston going into the season where he said with Schaefer, the defensive side is going to be there. It'll take some time for the offense, which I found quite interesting. I thought it would be, well, maybe he's a flash in the pan when he's offensive, but to have the defensive side already wrapped up and then he keeps ratcheting up the offensive side of things is crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
What did the Islanders do to deserve him? It's not like they were at the basement for many years and it's like, yes, we're being rewarded.
And you know what's crazy? If they didn't shoot up from, I believe they were 8th last year. They shot up from finishing in the draft lottery from 8th to 1st.
Yeah.
And if they didn't do that, the San Jose Sharks, like if the order was how it was, it would have been San Jose drafting 1st overall last year. So it would have been Schaefer and Celebrini. Now, how cool would that have been?
That wouldn't have been good.
No, that wouldn't have been good at all. But it also would have been, oh man, that would have been like, that's the next coming of Cale Makar, Nathan McKinnon.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's crazy. It's not like they were a terrible team. Like, you know, like they weren't that great, but finishing where they did last year, they jumped up 7 spots, I believe, to get Schaefer at number 1. So good to be lucky sometimes.
It's funny. Have you guys, like after watching some hockey this week, I find because of after the Olympics, as soon as I see a good play from someone, like that Beckett Saniki, I was like, where's he from? Like I immediately go, oh, he's Canadian. Good.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking for everybody, their nationality first. Where is he from? Okay, Canada. We're good. We'll be good in 4 years. All right. I'm like looking at all where they're from. But
same, man.
We just need a goalie.
Yeah, just need a goalie.
Yeah.
There's one out there. He's coming. Don't know where, but
he's there.
He's making his way somewhere.
Could it be Sebastian Cossa?
Maybe it's a guy that used to play here.
Double S, Stuart Skinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Hey, we're a week away from the trade deadline. What will the Oilers do? How much cap room do they have, Hog?
I think I have more in my wallet, actually. And there's not much in there.
I think they have like $10,000 to spend.
Yeah, I don't roll with 10 G's.
Hey, positive for Mangiapane, though. At least he's scoring. He's upping that value a bit.
He looked good.
He can get hot here.
I like the fact that the beginning of that game, the guys that were contributing were not named Connor or Leon. You know, there's been good all-around scoring from this team the last couple games.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really, really good.
Very good.
We were texting before. There was I think that first 10 minutes, I was like, ugh, I don't know about this. But I did like the play of Stastny and Emberson. I thought they were on their toes. They were jumping. Even the first goal, Stastny reads the play well, intercepts the puck. There was a huge hit by Emberson earlier, and then jumping in the rush. Maybe there is a little bit of influence from Coffey, because that's what they said. Jack said on the broadcast, right? He wants them to join the play, join the rush.
We're going to get to some ice times at 6:30, and it might blow your mind, Joaquin. And you too, Trevor.
I'm ready for my mind to be blown.
All right. I don't know if you guys saw this report yesterday, a bogus report that Gretzky was barred from the Team Canada locker room before.
Saw that.
Yeah, and then Chris Johnston joined us. He said this is false.
Okay.
Like, and Team Canada on Twitter, like their account said this is false. This never happened. So I know X is taking on a life of its own with everybody trying to be an insider now. And stuff, like, unless it's coming from legit sources, we have to stop believing it, okay? Because then everybody's retweeting, oh, did this happen? And then, reporters have to go and, hey, is this true? Like, why would Canada say no, Gretz?
And you know what? I don't think, I don't know. I feel that Gretzky would never say, I need to get in there and pump these guys up.
It's more like if they
asked him to do it, he would. There's a little bit of imposter syndrome when you go into a play. Like it's not about you. And from what I've gathered from Wayne, and granted, I haven't hung out much with him, but he's a man of the people, right? He's not really about himself. It's not like look at me. I had a hard time thinking he said, I got to get in there and give these guys a speech, and B, that Canada would say no to that, right? Because he went in the Four Nations.
Yeah.
Right?
100%. Dave the Welder says, would you look at that? Second game in, and Coffey fixed them.
Just needed some fine tweaking there.
It's the coffee effect.
I think it was more the case of too much Chianti and Brazola pizzas for the goaltending.
Oh boy!
For the Kings.
Also, Saravalli threw this out. I don't know if you guys saw it yesterday, but he says the Oilers are eyeing Justin Falk and OEK, Oliver Ekman-Larsson. I have time for Justin Falk, I'm not going to lie.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't know if I think Ekman-Larsson is a little... I don't know. If I had to pick between the two, I'd go Justin Falk.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, how come? Give me a reason. Just a little bit.
He moves the puck well. He's got he's having a good season points wise for the St. Louis Blues. He's a good defender. I wouldn't say he's a great defender. He's a veteran. And what have we heard that the kind of defenseman they want? They want a puck mover, and that's Justin Falk. YouTube Trev does not look impressed.
No, I was just gonna say right shot as well.
Right shot, yeah.
I like that. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I didn't know that until you just said it there, Hernan. Justin Falk. Oh man, Justin Falk. Bring it back a few years. I'd be all over this.
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
definitely a little bit more quiet as the time goes, but. OEL, like if that's an interest from the team as well, like he's brought it back a few years with Toronto actually this year. Like looking,
he
at
was
his
he was
numbers.
outstanding with Florida on their
man.
their first Stanley Cup. He was excellent.
We saw it firsthand. Now he has so Justin Falk has modified no trade clause, 15 teams. I'm pretty sure he'd come to Edmonton. The problem here is, boys, is the cap hit. He's 6.5 for one more year. I don't know how the Oilers fit that in.
Wallman goes the other way. Isn't that how it works?
Not after his performance yesterday. No, but seriously, like if Saravalli's throwing this out there, it's because there's something there. But at 6.5, Mangiapane alone doesn't get that done.
No.
And in terms of the cap room, right? So I don't know. What say you, Nasties? Justin Falk or OEK? Who would you prefer? What does OEK make?
Well, there's like 18 teams still paying him, so
he's 3.5 for 2 years after this one. That's more feasible, I guess.
Yeah.
Southside Stobie says, doesn't Falk hate Canada? I don't know. Does he?
Does he? Where did I've never heard anything like that.
Yeah, I think the cap hit's what's gonna kind of squash that one. 6.5. That's not that's tough.
I always thought Falk was Canadian. I didn't know he was American.
Yeah,
no,
so
I think they got to get younger. But both guys are early 30s.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think you have an aging Ekholm. I mean, Darnell Nurse is in his. The blue line's getting older. I think you have to try to get a bit younger.
OEL, not OEK. Oliver Ekman-Larsson.
It's his brother.
Well, good point here by Quad. He says Janmark's probably going to give them an extra 1.45 because he's out long term. That was announced yesterday before the game. So OEL or Justin Falk, one's 3.5, one's 6.5.
You said Justin Falk 6.5?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, that's not.
I don't know.
No way, man.
That's a lot of money, man.
So what? That would be like almost 40 million.
Almost 40 million in 30-year-old defenseman.
Yeah, that's, I don't know. Steer clear. Steer clear.
Don't take that off ramp.
Don't do it, Stan. Don't do it, Stan.
Do you think he feels something's
There's a panic. He's going to hit the panic button.
Yeah. The key's inserted.
Yeah.
Well, after last night's game, do you have to panic?
He was about to press
Are
it.
the Oilers back?
No, he kind of stepped aside from the button for a little bit.
It's their biggest win of the year.
8-1, baby.
Are they back? You two, Trev.
I don't know. It's hard to really, because you know what I'm going to say? Like, yes, they are absolutely back, and they're going to get shut out by the Sharks on Saturday.
What's back though? I don't think they were never here. It's just different.
Yeah, they're kind of just lingering.
Yeah, like they're not, like Leon said, they're not the same team.
Yeah.
They're completely different.
And we all know how this team feels after a big win.
Oh gosh, that's what I'm saying.
All
man.
fat and sassy, right?
Like, they think they're back. That's why they're going to blow it on Saturday.
The Sharks lost.
Sharks
to the Flames.
lost.
Yeah.
The Paul Coffey effect, the people are saying now. I think
Paul
that's
Coffey?
tongue in cheek because you can't say that just yet. Sorry, you
Of course
can't.
you can.
No, you can't.
You have to, because the Sharks have played 4 games less than the Oilers right now. Like, that's huge.
Yeah.
You can't drop those points.
Ooh.
They jump back into second place, 4 points back. Gosh, this division, man.
Mm-hmm.
But again, there's teams with at least two games in hand on the Oilers. So
Former Oiler Hollywood Holloway hat trick last night.
did he just get back too from
I believe
injury?
So, yeah.
First
See,
thing back.
that makes that whole, like, he can't stay healthy either.
Oh, yeah.
So-
he struggles.
He was injured quite a bit here and in the minors, right? Good for him. But I don't know. I think if you're gonna make the move on D, it has to be younger.
I agree.
You can't. It makes it so hard. You keep looking at Puckpedia and looking at the possibilities, but then it's all anchors. What a great icon. Right?
Yeah, just
like whoever
song.
thought about that at Puckpedia with
That's good.
just give this guy an anchor because he can't move these things.
Yeah.
This is great.
It's great.
What a change of the league as well in defensemen. Like I'm having a really hard time like trying to think of a player that fits the role that the Oilers need, and it's like I know they're looking for a puck moving defenseman. The Oilers have a few of those. But I want maybe a little bit of puck moving, but a lot more physical, defensive minded.
Yeah.
And I mean, I feel like 10 years ago, that's the league was riddled with physical. Hard to play against defensemen. Now it's just, puck out, get the puck out kind of defenseman. So it's tough. Like it's
Radko Gudas.
Yeah, Radko Gudas, man.
You need to get some of those beard hairs and clone them.
That's
Get
what you need to do.
24-year-old Radko Gudas.
Yeah.
That's
That'd
what
be
you
good.
need.
Yeah, just mean.
Just
That's
mean.
what I want. And it sucks. Like I will say, why he left, whatever. He had his reasons, right? But Adam Larson, right?
He was
now,
mean.
He was mean. He was
Yeah.
a mean guy, tough to play against.
I did like last night when there was that little scuffle, and Matthias Ekholm. I don't know if there's this meme with the what is he called? The Techno Viking. He's actually German, but he's got his shirt off and he points like some guy bumps into a girl on the German streets and he grabs him and he points and then he starts dancing. Like that was Matthias Ekholm with Adrian Kempe last night.
Yeah.
Like Kempe was doing something and he grabbed him and he goes,
Yeah, go.
It's like he yelled at him.
go. And it was just like, if you haven't seen it, just look up Techno Viking, and that's what he did to Kempe, because Kempe just so sorry, Matthias.
All right, that does it for the opening segment. Fun segment, of course, coming up next. The Prolux Lighting Morning After Show. Also, I'm going to crack some packs
Cracking packs.
for Wayne Sports Card. Loaded show on this Friday. Everybody's happy. The Oilers destroy the Kings 8-1. Back at it tomorrow, 2:00. The All-Stream pregame show gets going at 1 with Tom Gazzola, Ben Thompson, and Joaquin Gage. They're going to be on location at Westgate Pizza, Boston Pizza, with Tony there.
Ooh.
He's going to have just
Oh my God.
a week
it's
out of the
close.
trade deadline. He's going to have a lot of
Man.
trades for you guys.
Just you know what, Tony? Just print them out. You don't just put them on the desk. I'll go through them.
Yeah. You don't have to tell me all about them, but hey, hit us up on the Paris Jewelers inbox. 780-218-9999. You can shop in stores in Edmonton and area at West Edmonton Mall, Kingsway, Londonderry, Sherwood Park Mall, and St. Albert Center. They have flexible payment options such as do not pay for 1 year. Coming up next, break down this Oiler game and crack some packs. Don't go anywhere. Keep slamming that thumbs up for us. Let's get to 100 before 7 a.m. Nasty Chat, Paris Jewelers inbox, Swak Engage, it's Hernan Salas. Here's your sports update with YouTube Trev.
Connor McDavid reaches .100 on the season en route to an 8-1 victory for the Oil. 11 other players on the score sheet from last night's win as well. Edmonton will take the day off but be back in action on Saturday when they face Macklin Celebrini and the San Jose Sharks. Puck drop at 2 with pre-game coverage at 1 o'clock. Elsewhere from last night, the Toronto Maple Leafs losing back-to-back nights, this time to the Florida Panthers 5-1. Dylan Larkin scores both goals, doubling up on the Senators 2-1 in overtime. 2 goals from Matthew Schaefer helped lead the Islanders over the Canadiens 4-3 in overtime. The Flames were hot last night, downing the Sharks 4-1, and it was a 4-point night for Dylan Holloway as the Blues cruise past the Kraken 5-1. The Wild's win streak is now up to 6 as they take down the first place Avalanche 5-2. Is the score in that one. And in the WHL, the Oil Kings look to get back in the win column tonight when they face off with the Rebels. Puck drop for this one at 7 o'clock. Over on the hard court, where there were 10 games from last night, the Spurs win streak has now reached 11 as they down the Nets 126-110. Luka Doncic dropped 41 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. However, it wasn't good enough as the Lakers fall to the Suns 113-110. Tonight in the association, just 5 games that sees the Celtics host the Nets. The Thunder and Nuggets battle it out at 7:30, and the Knicks square off with the Bucks. Some Grapefruit League action from yesterday saw Kevin Gausman strike out 3 in his spring debut. However, the Jays fall to the Marlins 8-7. Toronto now falls to 1-4-1 and faces the Tampa Bay Rays later today. First pitch at 1:05, and the Brier is officially underway later today. Canadian curling legend Brad Gushue will have home ice advantage in his final Montana's Brier with the National Men's Championship in St. John's, Newfoundland. 4 games to open the tournament today, including both Newfoundland and Labrador rinks taking on Nunavut and Quebec, while Ontario faces Nova Scotia and PEI battles it out with Team Canada. The Sports Update is brought to you by Paramount Flooring. From custom homes to small renovations, Edmonton's top builders and contractors rely on Paramount Flooring. Our in-house team handles everything from selections to completion, keeping projects on track and on time. Visit our showroom 7 days a week or at paramountflooring.ca. I'm YouTube Trev. You're up to date.
What say you? Hey, nasty crew. We got the Nielson Show flu, and there's nothing we can do about it. What say you? What say you? Hey, nasty crew. We got the Nielson Show flu, and there's nothing we can do about it. What say you? Hey, nasty crew. My wife thinks I got better things to do, but there's nothing I can do about it. We're tuning in, we're listening online. We catch up with the podcast when we fall behind. We're texting in the nasty chat, what's on our mind. 780-218-9999. No more interference from corporate interest. Just Tussy and Eric and all of the bad guys. Like Brzezinski and Noodles, Gadrick and Gage. Maybe it's fun but a cool band to make a little wager. We can't wait for the Monday Mandate. Shaggy's always on time. Tommy's always late.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Forget about the old place. Hey, we were number 1 in the text race. We don't miss all the commercial breaks, but we sure miss Nickelback today. We want to hear some hot takes and we want to hear Renee. Why not hold the neck up when I want to kiss away? Beat up the tire fire and remember that name.
We're back here on the Nielson Show. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, YouTube Trev with you. Thank you for joining us on Cruise FM 95.7 as well. And if you're on the other platforms, iTunes, iHeart, and Edmonton Sports Talk, we say hello and good morning. And on YouTube, thank you for joining us, for viewing us and slamming that thumbs up. Let's get to 100. This text comes in, says, hearing the dulcet tones of Gage and Salas to accompany the local bird life in Mexico after a crazy Oilers win. What a treat.
Wow.
Yeah, this one says, boys, I tried Royal Pizza for the first time yesterday because of you guys. It was great.
Which one? Royal Pizza. First time's always great.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
What kind did he get? What kind did you think?
Yeah. What was your pizza? What were the toppings?
I like the crust of Royal Pizza, you know? And there's something to be said about a square cut, too. I like the square cut. You like the square cut?
I do.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good...
Stands out.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
This one says, hope this can be text of the day. Happy Friday. We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give.
All right.
Deep.
That's a good one. I like that.
I like that a lot. Like that
I got to give a little bit more, I guess. Huh?
Don't think we've ever had a motivational text win.
Oh,
Ooh, I like
Maybe
that.
that's a first.
yeah. Very nice.
Yeah. Doesn't always have to be funny.
No.
Of
Could be
course
meaningful.
not. Of course.
Pitter
That's
patter,
good.
let's get at her.
Yes.
That's usually a Friday saying.
Yes.
When I was younger, for sure.
Pitter patter, let's get at her.
In this crazy world we're living in, sometimes it's nice to have some motivational quotes out there.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, boys, let's get to the ProLux Lighting Morning After Show. Simplifying lighting with service you can count on. Covering all of Alberta. Visit prolux.com. 8-1 win for the Edmonton Oilers. What a turnaround. Good on them. Playing short, too, guys. I think we got to put that into account. 11-6 yesterday because Janmark is out long-term. McDavid's 9th career 100-point season. He does it in 60 games. Awesome for him. Like you said, Emerson scores. Wallman scores, too. Mangiapane scores. Podkolzin scores. Ingram makes 21 saves, 955 save percentage. That's what you want to see. The power play, 2 for 3. The PK, 2 for 2. I think that was, we'll get to it. Draisaitl, 4 points on the night.
Do they all come in the third, too? most of them.
Yeah. Wallman and Darnell Nurse, a +3 after a rough night in Anaheim. Good for them. Rozovic, a +3 as well. Just absolutely fantastic. The 3 stars of the game were Draisaitl, Hyman, Wallman. Let's start with the EST big moment that happened. Boys, let's put our heads together and come up with what was the EST big moment that happened last night?
For me, it was the first goal. It was the play of Stastny and Emerson in their own zone, not allowing any sort of cycle, getting the puck up quick, jumping in the play, and not trying to overpass it, overthink it, rip it on net, right? Don't let goalies off the hook like that.
Yeah.
And obviously Kemper he didn't look comfortable at all in net. Like, he's usually quite aggressive. Way back, he looked small, and he's a huge mammoth man. So, it started off with some unlikely suspects to get them going, and that's what I like. And you know what? I don't know. Well, maybe we'll go ahead. You go ahead. I got something for after.
I was going to say the 4-minute kill because the game was still tight.
Yeah.
That was good.
A bad penalty by Darnell Nurse, draws blood.
I
But
thought that was a bad penalty.
well, it's kind of weird because it's kind of like the butt end of his stick, right?
Yeah. I think it was accidental.
But LA didn't have a sniff on that power play.
Oh,
They were awful. Absolutely awful. You two, what do you got?
Yeah, good key moments, big moments there, boys. I'm going to go with the Andrew Mangiapane third goal of the game. I thought it was timely. Coming into the second period there, I mean, it's still anyone's game, 2-1. I liked that it was Mangiapane that scored it, and I liked when he scored it. You know, coming out of the locker room, you know, Hiller's probably like, okay, guys, it's our game. We got to start strong. 2 minutes in, God damn it, never mind. So, so Mangiapane scores there. That's big for the Oilers, big for himself as well. Hope other teams put him on notice after that goal.
you know what I really liked about that goal more than anything? And obviously Mangiapane scoring, it's great. But when he goes to the boards and he's kind of in between smiling and you see Hyman come in. Is there a better guy than Zach Hyman?
Yeah, perfect.
Like, he was so happy that he scored.
Yeah.
Right? You could see it in his eyes. He was like, I was trying to read lips. He goes, yeah, baby, or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, yeah, that's what you want. Like, what a good team guy to recognize. I think it was a lot of things that encapsulated that goal. We know how hard it's been for you, the trade talk. You get out there and score. That's a leader right there. That's awesome.
Super stat of the night, boys.
Super sad of the night. I mean,
Can we do a reversal here? Flip the script.
Sure.
Wallman and Nurse go +3.
Yeah, that's good.
Combined for 3 points after an awful game the night before.
Mhm.
Is that fair?
I like it.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Fourth star of the game, Gager.
4th star?
Yeah. So the stars were Draisaitl, Hyman, Wallman.
Let me can I have a quick peek?
Sure.
I mean, you know what? This might sound weird. But I'm going to go Connor Ingram. Every shot, like from outside, great rebound control. Jari was spitting him out a little bit before. It was one and done. He did make a couple good saves, I believe, at the end of the first. There was some chances. They score the goal. He shuts everything down. And we heard Bruce Boudreau say they need to win a game 2-1. Right? Yeah. This wasn't a 2-1 game, but they didn't allow. There wasn't any of those garbage goals in garbage time. Right? It stayed 8-1.
They locked it down.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Ingram, just being that calming, solid presence. Hey man, this is his team.
He's number one.
That's it.
He starts tomorrow.
Starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Stop screwing around. This is Connor Ingram's team right now.
It is.
YouTube Trev, 38th star of the game.
38th star. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to look. Let's look to the other side here. Let's look at the Kings. What do we got? Oh, we got a lot of dashes. You know what? I will go with, I mean, it's tough not to pick. I'm going to go with Kemper. It's tough not to pick
I was
Kemper.
going to come over there if you didn't.
Yeah, for sure.
He was awful.
He was terrible. I love Kemper. I think he's awesome. He can be really good. Last night was definitely not that. I think every goal I watched was should have had that. Should have had that.
The Pod Colvin.
Yeah, man. Definitely should have had that. Leon late, snapper from the blue line, it looked like.
The Connor McDavid Keystone Cops one.
I guess that was
that's the sign of a very a goalie that's struggling to find it because he overplayed that so much. Just hoping that Connor would shoot it and hit him. Like, he was in the corner, man.
Yeah, man.
I think Louis or Jack, he goes, I think it was Jack. Louis, he was outside the trapezoid.
Yeah.
So
it was crazy.
Yeah, that was
fishing.
No, that's a great pick. I had Kemper written down too.
Yeah, goaltending as a whole last night, 733 save percentage for Kemper, Forsberg, 818. They were not good.
No bueno. The Pro Lux Lighting bright light of the night. I think we have to go with Connor McDavid. He hits 100 points, scores a beauty, was good all night. 100 points in 60 games, guys. Like, this guy's just unreal right now. Jesus. Pro Lux Lighting, bright light of the night champion, goes to Connor McDavid. Do you guys agree with that?
He was good.
The only reason I'm giving it to him is because he hit 100.
I mean, Leon did but Leon got 4 points in garbage time.
Yeah. Is that fair? YouTube.
Yeah, it's either between those two. Like, I like the 100 points for sure, but who had the better game? Maybe like what Leon was able to do, 4 points. And did you bring up his time on ice? Less than 15 minutes, 14:52 for Leon.
Well, that's awesome.
That's great.
This is what happens when you get a big lead. Because check this out. Ekholm played 16 minutes, the lowest on the D-Corps. Okay, Stastny was at 19. Emerson was at 18.
They deserved it, though.
Yeah. Like, that's
season high, I bet. I guarantee. Trent Frederick, 15:56.
He looked good, too.
Yeah.
This is maybe that trip to Hawaii really recharged the battery there.
Yeah, I think so.
Amish Ben says, Connor's on pace for 136 points. Is that good?
Very good.
You know, Troll's in 38-star Panarin. Did he even play? He was invisible. I thought I saw Panarin at the beginning, like especially on the power play.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole time on that power play is going, oof. You imagine what it looks like with Fiala on the other side?
Yeah.
You know?
Very true.
Yeah. That team might be in trouble, man. Kenny Holland, we'll see what he does from here on to next Friday if he adds. But that team, they look bad. And that's, what, 14 goals in the last 2 games since the Olympics, return from the Olympics. That team is no bueno. No bueno. Hey, happy belated 59th birthday to Gene Principe.
Happy
Yeah.
belated.
I did not know he was 59. He looks 49.
I know. I sent him a text last night. He responded.
Oh,
Oh,
that's cool.
he's a beauty,
Yeah.
man. It's not the best guy in the media, man. He treats everybody with respect, treats everybody the same. And for a guy that's done his gig as long as he has, he could have an ego. He could.
Yeah.
He does not, though. Maddie and I were walking one day out of the Oiler game, and we kind of crossed paths going down the stairs. And he's rushing down to do post game. He stops, shakes our hands. Love what you're doing, boys. Like he's just a beauty, man.
Yeah.
He's a treasure.
Oh.
Yes.
He's an absolute treasure.
Man, he was my hero growing up, like being a small town kid. And I'm sorry, I bring up me being a small town kid way too much.
I
but
love your small town. I love
Yeah.
the fact that you went into the mall and was like, you're just blown away.
Man, it just, like I still, like, I'm like, I can't get over this mall. There's a pirate ship in this mall. But I remember we drove up. My stepdad surprised me with tickets to see the Stars Oilers Decade of Darkness days. Go to at good old Rexall, and it was like minus 20. Then, it was like winter, December. And he comes out, and we're like, Gene, fans all the way from Lethbridge. And he stopped, and he looked up. He's like, Lethbridge, hey, I had some time. And Lethbridge spoke with us for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Didn't have to. Taylor Hall walks on by. Jordan Everly walks on by. Gene just takes his time out of his day. Just so nice. And then all of a sudden, I got to meet him 2 weeks into being at EST. It was so sick.
I don't know if you guys know, but he's a runner, too. He did the half marathon.
Yeah, we know.
Likes the soccer as well.
Soccer, big soccer.
Big into the football.
Well, the Italian background, right?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
That's real Italian right there.
He's a first man because his wife's in politics, right?
Yeah. Oh, I like that. I like that. So, what a game by Edmonton. Yeah, good for them. Way to bounce back. Way to shut us all up. But listen, people get upset because we talk about the Oilers when they lose. That's radio, guys. When they lose, we're going to break it down. When they win, we're going to break it down and praise them. That's just the way it works. Okay? Today, we're praising them. Yesterday was a whole different story. We were very upset. Not upset, but we have to talk about it.
So, how, like I mentioned, how Bruce said they need to win a game 2-1. Was this a game that they kind of need to have? But or did they need a hard-fought, defensive, structured game with another team pressing, things like that?
I think they need that.
They need a hard 60 minutes, eh?
Because the Oilers, when they win like this, goes to their head. Quickly, we're going to get to the crack back here. I just want to say this one. It says, good morning, fellas. Great job this week. Can I get a conch for my son, Jack? He scored 2 empty net goals in back-to-back games last night to secure us the win. Thank you and have a great weekend. Of course.
That'd be Jack.
Hold on.
Oh, I muted you.
That a boy, Jack.
Changing 100.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That was the ProLux Lighting Morning After Show. You can check them out at prolux.com. Let's get to the cracking some packs, boys. Sports cards, Funko Pops, Lego comic books, and, of course, Magic cards at Wayne Sports Cards. Moving right next to the Italian Center, north of West Edmonton Mall on October 1st. All right, what do we got here?
Is there gum in these? Collector's Choice Upper Deck Premier Edition. Gretz on the front.
Gretzky.
I like it. Twitter Mary into the
Inbox?
Into the inbox. YouTube won't let me join the nasty chat anymore because I let the grandkids subscribe to kids content like Blippi and Danny Go on my phone. But I'm there in spirit. At least give me a thumbs up. Great job this week.
Thank you, Twitter Mary. So what do we do here? We just read out what we...
Yeah, we crack these packs and then, we'll just...
Cujo, St. Louis Blues.
Cool.
Ah!
Keith Kachuk. Boo. What do we got here? I got a European Junior Championship. Yako Niskavara. Sure. Benoit Hogue.
Benny Hogue.
Bill Lindsay.
Scared a bit, little Bill Lindsay at one point.
Jimmy Carson with the Hartford Whalers, former Edmonton Oiler, came over in the Gretzky sale. And then let's go quickly here. Wayne Presley, Dmitry Mironov, Valery Karpov, and Dougie Gilmore.
Wow.
Yeah, what do you got there, buddy?
I'm just kind of going through. It's funny. This is a crazy pack of cards. So first we got Chopper, Al McInnes. We've got a checklist. Thomas Rioinen from the European World Junior Championships in '95. A guy I played with a lot, Marko Tuomainen.
Oh,
With the Oilers.
Nice.
Great guy. Just hilarious. Then I have Dave Karpa, who I went to Athol Murray College in Notre Dame with for the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. One of my favorite goalies watching, old Kirk McLean with the Canucks. We got Valerie Kamensky, very talented. Joey Juneau.
Oh, I love Joey.
And my boy, another former teammate, David Oliver.
Nice.
And then, of course, we got the Theo Fleury.
Well, you guys
rounding
would call him Ollie.
Ollie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, I might need some help here, boys. I like to think that I know my hockey even in the 90s, but yeah, this is interesting. Okay, so I got Sean Van Allen, Mighty Ducks.
Former Oiler.
Played against him or with him a little bit.
European Junior Championships. Pierre Gustafsson. Gustafsson. Something like that. Rick Tocchet.
The Rocket.
Yep. Pittsburgh Penguins center Sean McKern.
McEachran.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then we got Paul Eisbert. Tampa Bay Lightning, left wing.
Sure.
Eisbert? I don't know. I'm butchering that one. We got Marty McInnes, New York Islanders. Stefan Fissett.
Fissé. Goalie, right?
Jeepers, yep.
It's all right, buddy.
Johan Garpenlov, Florida
My
Panthers.
coach in Djurgården in Sweden.
Sweet. Pronounce his last name okay?
Garpenlov.
Close enough. Bernie Nichols and
Former Oiler.
Alexei Zamnov.
Oh, that
Zamnov.
Jammer. He was good.
He was good.
Winnipeg Jet.
5 for 10 there.
How old am I? How many guys did I play with on that?
That was
Like,
cool,
that's
man.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, you played or coached a lot.
Marco.
That's why Dusty picked out this pack.
Oh, really?
He knew you were. Yeah, around that.
Because we're old.
Yeah. Marco, God, was he funny, man. Like, Finnish guy. He was so much fun to be around. I remember he was taking like stimulants before game. Like, you know, those things that get you pumped, like caffeine pills or whatever, right? And I think they were called Naturally Ripped, these things. And he would always come in after warm up and he would just be yelling, "Naturally ripped," in his Finnish accent. Oh, God, I miss that. That was so funny.
So Dwayne sent in that text for his son. He goes, "You should clarify. He plays under 11." Yeah. No, we know he was. He was a youngin. And I have one more here. Dirty Dawn says, "Can I get a conch from my oldest son as he turns 15 today? His name is Benny." Happy birthday, Benny! And Colin, you might be, you're in for sure for the text of the day. Says, as opposed to a motivational text, can we hear about how many beers Dom lets Hernan have for the Beer of the Week segment?
Oh, are you allowed?
I'll text him.
Okay.
See what he says.
No, but are you allowed? I didn't ask. Oh, you have to ask him?
I have to ask him, yeah.
I thought he would just be mad at you because you've...
I like how everybody thinks Dom runs my life now. Over one little...
Well, he does. He makes...
Pretty big. Wasn't little.
You can't do anything without him. You were supposed to go to the party, and he said no, so you had to stay with him.
You like organized the party essentially.
No, I did
and then
not.
didn't show up.
What are you talking about? It was a planned EST pre and post game.
But all
party.
week you were asking Dusty, "You going? Yeah."
Yeah.
But then I told Dusty 2 days before, I go, I don't know if I'll make it.
You're
that's
Dom's
rubbish.
female dog.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, it's a good bit though. It's
Not a
good
bit.
It is
It's
a
not
bit.
a bit.
It's real life.
It is a bit. So we crack some packs, we talk some Oilers. What were your thoughts, Nassies? You know, I know it's more when they lose and everybody wants to chime in, but when they win, everybody's just happy. and there's really not. Who stood out for you? Who was your 4-star? Did you agree with our bright light of the night champion and Connor McDavid? Is Connor Ingram the number one for you? Who's going to get called up? They have to call up somebody, right?
Josh, I think. Wouldn't you?
I think an Edmonton media member expect Josh Szymanski.
I think just because he doesn't have to crack the top 6, right? Do you feel, I don't know, I mean, you probably don't, but I just feel guilt calling up Hudson or Ike.
Yeah.
Because you want them to be in positions to have a little bit more success offensively, where Josh can come in and battle. I mean, he looked good did you watch him in the Olympics?
Mm-hmm.
He was good, man.
Yeah.
He was really good.
Really good. Yeah, definitely. Oilers faithful should be happy about that. I agree with you. Like Szymanski, Jones, Clattenburg. I think Clattenburg's injured right now, but like those guys can play a role that the Hudsons and the Howards can't. Like fulfill that role at the NHL level. So I'm okay with Clattenburg. Obviously, if he's okay, Jones or Szymanski. But Szymanski makes the most sense.
They don't need more scoring.
No, they don't.
Right? They need more
hustle.
Sandpaper.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, sandpaper. Hey, keep the messages coming to the Paris Jewelers inbox, 780-218-9999. Hit us up on the Nasty Chat. We want to get to 200 thumbs up before the 8 o'clock hour. Walk.
No, I just saw screw up Corey. Gator said Josh, and I was like, Brown? What the hell? But he meant Szymanski, thankfully.
Calm down, everybody. Calm down. All right. We also have the Cruise FM and McAmee College Cruise Flyway Ultimate Sports Week edition coming in the 8 o'clock hour. Make sure you're tuned in for the keyword. In the second hour, our boy Tim Hauraney at 7:45. We got to do, that's good for the Italian Center. The Play Alberta early bird bet. And coming up next, Chris Johnston, of course, Hockey Insider from TSN will join us. We'll talk some Oilers, we'll talk some Leafs, wherever else you guys would like to go. 6 o'clock hour was brought to you by Ewell, your power play specialist. Ewell has the gear you need for your next electrical project with 3 Edmonton area locations. You can order online anytime at ewell.ca. Ewell, your Edmonton-based partner in power and source for all things electrical.
Ewell, your partner in power.
All right, we're back with Chris Johnson next here on the Nielsen Show. It's Walking Gage, Hernan Salas. Here's YouTube Trev, Sports Update Time.
Connor McDavid reaches .100 on the season en route to a 8-1 Oilers victory. 11 players on the score sheet for him. The Oil as well. Edmonton will take the day off, but will be back in action on Saturday when they face Macklin Celebrini and the San Jose Sharks. Puck drop at 2 with pregame coverage at 1. Elsewhere from last night, the Toronto Maple Leafs lose in back-to-back nights, this time to the Florida Panthers 5-1. Dylan Larkin scores both goals, doubling up on the Senators 2-1 in overtime. 2 goals from Matthew Schaefer helped lead the Islanders over the Canadiens 4-3 in overtime. The Flames were hot last night, downing the Sharks 4-1. It was a 4-point night for Dylan Holloway as the Blues cruise past the Kraken 5-1. And the Wild's win streak is now up to 6 as they take down the first place Avalanche 5-2. In the WHL, the Oil Kings look to get back in the win column tonight when they face off with the Rebels. Puck drop for this one at 7 o'clock. Over on the hard court, where there were 10 games last night, the Spurs win streak now reached 11 as they have downed the Nets 126-110. Luka Doncic dropped 41 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists. However, wasn't good enough as the Lakers fall to the Suns 113-110. Tonight in the association, just 5 games that sees the Celtics host the Nets, the Nuggets, and Thunder battle it out at 7:30, and the Knicks square off with the Bucks. Some Grapefruit League action from yesterday saw Kevin Gausman strike out 3 in his spring debut. However, the Jays fall to the Marlins 8-7. Toronto now falls to 1-4-1 and faces the Tampa Bay Rays later today. First pitch at 1:05. And the Brier officially gets going later today. Canadian curling legend Brad Gushue will have home ice advantage in his final Montana's Brier with National Men's Championship in St. John's, Newfoundland. 4 games to open up the tournament today, including both Newfoundland and Labrador rinks taking on Nunavut and Quebec. while Ontario faces Nova Scotia and PEI battles it out with Team Canada. Whether you're dreaming of crystal clear waters or exotic destinations, contact Chelsea LaBelle at Expedia Cruises in Northeast Edmonton to start planning your next cruise or vacation destination. Call 780-970-4834. I'm YouTube Trev. You're up to date.
Big shot off this stick of mine. I keep those lanes wide open all the time. Drysidle setting up shop, McDavid's flying. I'll hit the twine when I walk the line. As sure as new G is slick and Kane is tough. We're going all the way this year, enough is enough. And we can play 'em straight or we can play 'em rough. I'm feeling fine when I walk the line. You know I shoot that puck so very, very hard. The name on the back of my...
We're back here on the Nielson Show. It's the EST Afternoons Takeover. Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas with you. You two, Trev, at the technical desk. We'll be here Monday as well as the boys get back from Mexico on Sunday night. And they'll make their triumphant return on Tuesday on the morning show. Well, we're hoping. That's what we're hoping for. Let's get to Chris Johnston, our hockey insider, brought to you by GS Construction. For more than 5 decades, GS Construction has been proud to serve our communities, and once again, they are hiring now. GS is looking for experienced top men, pipe layers, and operators. Visit gsconstruction.ca and click on careers to find out more. And very happy to welcome in from TSN, Chris Johnston, who joins us on the Firehouse Hotline. Chris, good to be on with you here. How you doing today?
Good. I just wish I had got that Mexico assignment. That sounds pretty plush for the boys.
Yeah, so I don't know if you know, but they're down there with 44 of our listeners.
Wow.
Cancun, Mexico.
Next year, we should all go, and we'll just do the show from the ship or from the resort or wherever they're at. Have some fun in the meantime.
We floated that already, Chris.
It wasn't approved. Chris, here at Edmonton, we're trying to understand the Edmonton Oilers team. I mean, 2 nights ago, we were breaking it down on every show yesterday, how bad they were defensively, goaltending. And then, last night they go into LA and just rout them by a score of 8-1. Someone who's not in Edmonton, what are you seeing from this Oilers team? Can you make us understand this Edmonton Oilers team?
No chance. I mean, the first thing that jumped to my mind there is it's not just in Edmonton that people are trying to understand the Oilers. I mean, we understand what makes them great and what's driven the engine for some long playoff runs the last couple of years. But in terms of what they are at any given time, it just feels like it's been a bit of a moving target. And obviously it's a very pressing question when we get this close to the trade deadline a week, today is the last chance for the front office to make any adjustments or improvements that they see to the roster. And so, it's an important question, but it's a difficult one for me to sort through. I mean, you feel like the success of the team is obviously going to flow through McDavid and Draisaitl, but what gives them the best support around them? The goaltending feels like it's been up and down for sure. Defensively, we know they're not the stoutest in the league, but I'm not going to rule the Oilers out of another long playoff run. But I do think it's an important week for management there.
Yeah, Chris, you said it. Management basically with the checking the couches for coins to get more of the salary cap. So How do they accomplish this? Are they better served to stand pat, or I think they have to do something to show Connor and Leon that they're focused on trying to take a run at another Stanley Cup here.
Yeah, there's no chance they can stand pat. I mean, this has to be a busy 7 days. It might take right down to the 1 o'clock local deadline there next Friday to get everything in place, but they definitely have to augment the group. I think when you have, this window of two players like this in their primes, I mean, every year we'll be saying the same thing, no matter what, it looks like on any given night on the ice immediately before those decisions are made. Now, the one thing the Oilers have going for them is I think the front office has had to navigate these circumstances before, even going back to when they got Matthias Ekholm from Nashville, they had to have money going out to bring money in the door to make all that work. In that case, it was Tyson Barrie, if I recall correctly. Mm-hmm. But, I do think that they're well-versed in navigating, the trying to play tango under that cap ceiling, basically. So, the most obvious answer on the roster to me is Andrew Mangiapane. No secret there. There's been discussions for months about, trying to find him a new home and maybe creating some cap space with that move. But they might end up having to go deeper than that. I think it depends what kind of gets presented to them, what kind of player we're talking about them bringing in. But, I would be surprised, frankly, if we're not talking about them adding at least one forward and one defenseman, when the dust settles after, next Friday.
Chris Johnston from TSN joining us here on the Nielson Show. So, Chris, I know there's a lot of names, especially now we're only a week away, floating around there. And you're right. It sounds like the Oilers want to get kind of like that second, third line player, and they also want to add to their D-core. Are you hearing any names? Because when we look at the cap space of this team, Mangiapane alone is probably not enough to get him two players. But what's the latest on the Edmonton Oilers if you're hearing any names attached to them?
Well, I mean, they can do something with Mangiapane, right? If they were able to get rid of his entire $3.6 million, I mean, the league's cracked down in the new CBA on what you can do with players, but you can at least chop a salary in half or cap hit in half with retention. So, $3.6 million is definitely enough to maneuver with. We're probably not talking about frontline players for that money, obviously, but you see them tied to Oliver Ekman-Larsson in Toronto. His contract right now is a little over $3 million. Justin Falk, I've seen that name out there. I mean, there's veteran stabilizing type of guys on the market that I think that they can make work. Certainly on the defensive end, you pay a little bit more of a premium for those guys. And when you're a team like Edmonton, and they're certainly not alone in this, you've done this year after year after year, you don't have as much to trade. I mean, that's just a function of the way they've been operating. So, I can't sit here and say this is easy for Stan Bowman and his front office. I do think, the longer you go down where your team's been all in year after year after year, the task of improving them, usually because of the cap and because of what you have to trade, is difficult. But I do think that there's stuff out there. The market's still taking shape too. I mean, it's a kind of a strange season, but even I spoke with someone this morning before we did this hit, and he mentioned he thinks the next 4 or 5 days it might take kind of for things to sort out, who's truly selling, exactly what they're choosing between. I think when you're a buyer, that's the biggest worry. Sure, there's a couple teams out there that are clear sellers already. We know the Vancouver Canucks, they've been open shop, the Rangers, the St. Louis Blues. But, if you're in the Oilers front office, I think you want to know, okay, we know what players might be available from those teams, but who else is selling? What else are we choosing between? Because when you have such limited cap space and you have, you're not going to make 5 deals, you're probably making 2. You want to make sure you're making the best decision. So, the truth is this will probably bleed into next week, not just for Edmonton, but for Dallas and Tampa and Carolina and other teams that I expect to be buying ahead of this deadline pretty aggressively. And so, that's kind of where they're at. I think they just have to get a sense of the market. And right now we don't know all the teams that are selling. So it's hard to say exactly which players are most likely to end up there.
Chris, you're looking at the Central. We saw the Minnesota Wild make a big deal acquiring Quinn Hughes to a little bit of a lesser extent, but still a really good player with the Colorado Avalanche with Brett Kulak. Are the Dallas Stars going to be in this arms race in the Central, do you think, and acquiring someone else here close to the deadline?
Big time. The Stars are another team that I expect them to add someone who can play the right side of their D, and would not be surprised to see them bring in at least one forward as well. They've been to 3 straight Western Conference finals. They haven't got quite as far as Edmonton, obviously losing to the Oilers the last couple of years at that stage, but they've been knocking at the door to win a title themselves. And it's so tough when you have this playoff format we do, being in the Central Division. It's a reality for the Wild and a reality for the Stars that, one of them or both of them have to find a way through the Avalanche in order just to get to where you're talking conference finals and then, trying to win the Stanley Cup. So, I think all of those teams will be aggressive in this window. What the Stars are waiting to figure out is, Tyler Seguin's been out for some time now, but with the new rules in the CBA, they have to officially declare him fully out for the season, meaning he can't even come back in the playoffs to use all of his cap space. I don't think they have full clarity yet on whether that's going to be the case. And so, they don't have a cap issue, but they might potentially have $9+ million to spend on players. So, I think that probably the biggest movers and shakers of this deadline will come out of the Central. I still think Colorado's going to make another big move after the Kulak trade. Minnesota's not stopping at Quinn Hughes. They've got some needs down the middle specifically, and the Dallas Stars are going to be out there looking to add. So, it's an arms race at the top of the Western Conference, and specifically in that division.
Chris, when we're looking at Toronto Maple Leafs, their first 2 games out of the Olympic break, not going their way, losing to Tampa, losing last night in Florida. 8 points out right now of the last wild card spot. And it's been kind of, it's been reported that there'll probably be sellers. I think this just pushes them closer to that. How many moves do you expect Toronto to do here? Who do you see going out for Toronto?
Well, just a disastrous return from the Olympic break. The Leafs did actually, you guys might remember, because the last game they played before the Olympics was in Edmonton, but they won 3 games in a row in Western Canada before the break. And it was enough where I think if you were a Leafs fan or even the front office, maybe you could lie to yourself a bit and be like, hey, maybe we're still in this. But you drop 2 games in the division, back-to-back nights in Florida, out of that break, they got soundly beat in both games. There's no illusions now about the path ahead. How many players they sell, I think part of it will hinge on, they're still trying to sign Bobby McMahon. He's on a very good value contract for the Leafs right now, and he's looking for a raise as he should. Second straight 20-goal season for him. If they can't sign him, they're going to trade him. Scott Laughton is probably a secondary priority, but he's in the same spot as a pending UFA. So there's going to be some action there. And then the question is, how deep do they go into players with term? I think a guy like Ekman Larsson, has a fair amount of value. He's having a really strong season. Just was picked for Sweden's Olympic team and is signed at a pretty good number. So, he's got some trade protection. I don't think he wants to leave necessarily, but, we'll see what ends up there. When the dust settles, for me, 4 or 5 players could be playing somewhere else. For the Leafs, I do think that they need to basically seize on this moment. They've been where the Oilers are for a long time. They made the playoffs the last 9 years. It's not going to hit 10. They know that now in their heart of hearts. And so I'm not saying that they need to start moving out the top guys on the roster, but I think they have to see what can be done with the kind of middle players to see if they can start, restocking their own cupboards and pivoting towards a fresh start this summer and into the next season.
Chris, I believe it was you at the beginning of the season, correct me if I'm wrong, but talking about Matthew Schaefer, and I think you made a statement saying the defense will be there, but it'll take some time for the offense. This kid is unbelievable. Is there a possibility?
Old takes exposed.
Sorry for saying that.
No, I'm not right every day. That's probably true.
Is there a possibility? I think the Calder's wrapped up, but is there a possibility that this kid could pull the Norris as well this year with the way he's playing?
I think he'll get votes. When the ballots go in, you pick your top 5 selections, and it's usually about 100 or so voters. I don't know exactly how long the list will be this year, but I think he'll get some love on some ballots. I certainly, it would be hard to see him, knocking off a Quinn Hughes or a Cale Makar, even a Zach Werenski. All 3 of those guys, having really strong seasons, and I think they'll ultimately be, the winner will be decided among those 3. But Schaefer, even getting on ballots as a rookie is such a hard thing to do. And he's not just a rookie. Like, he turned 18 just before the season. Like, he's the youngest player in the league. And we all know that defensemen typically take longer just to get established in the NHL, let alone actually, raising the ceiling for the team, which obviously Schaefer's done for the Islanders. I mean, for any team right now that's in a disappointing spot, you should look at the Islanders and find hope, because I don't think anyone had them competing for a playoff spot this year. And that's certainly the conversation they're in right now. And the biggest reason is this one player. And he's going to change the franchise for the next 10 years, I would argue, and perhaps longer than that. And so, what a magnificent season for Schaefer. I think there's some people that were cheering for Team Canada in Milan that would have loved to see him in the red and white. And look, Team Canada fell one goal short. I mean, I don't think by any means that we should be, labeling their decision-making on the roster a total disaster, but it would have been nice to see him there, especially with Josh Morrissey unable to play after the first period of the first game. And so, yeah, I mean, good for, good for him and good for the Islanders that he's been this good this fast.
Chris, I always the insider job is such a cool one. All of us that are in this business, I'm pretty sure at one point we're like, we want to be an insider. Like this week coming up for you guys, I'm super busy, but it must be so exciting.
Oh, it's fun. I mean, no one ends up in this job. Like, the only way you would ever find yourself here is you love the hockey, right? You're curious about what's going on. You want to know how things work. I mean, that's where it all starts. You start asking those questions of people. You start developing relationships. And so no one is more curious this week than me too. I mean, I would love when you ask, like, who's Edmonton going to trade for? I wish I could just give you the answer, right? I mean, that's the goal. And you always want to know what's happening. And so this is the best week of the year, I'd argue. I mean, July 1st is pretty good too. Just typically the difference there is you got one part of your mind in the summer mode and you've just come through a long playoffs where typically for me, I'm traveling a lot and you're a little more beaten down, but right now I'm fresh. And I'm excited for the next 7 days, and there won't be a ton of sleep, right? A lot of moves happen at night. We're in the stage now when the games start each night. You're seeing, is anyone scratched? Is there that trade related reasons thing has kind of crept into the league the last few years for players getting held out when a deal's getting close. So this is the best time of year, and I still think it's going to be a busy week. It might be a little slow developing. As I said, it might not be till Tuesday, Wednesday that the momentum really starts moving where, people want to see it. But I think we're going to have a good trade period here in the next few days.
Chris, awesome stuff. Enjoy the week ahead. I know it's going to be a busy one. We'll be following along. The boys will be back next week. Thanks for your time. Enjoy the weekend.
Yeah, I hope Nielson doesn't have a big sunburn when I see him next, but thanks for doing it, guys.
He might. Yeah.
All right, that's Chris Johnston from TSN and The Athletic, of course, joining us here as brought to you by GS Construction, as all the hockey insiders are brought to you by GS Construction. Go to gsconstruction.ca and click on careers to find out more. And he joined us on the Firehouse Hotline. Check this out, the Firehouse Hot Streak. Oilers win 2 in a row, and you can get the medium brisket hat trick for just $8.99 walking.
It's unbelievable.
So if they win tomorrow, I've seen YouTube take down 2 of those.
Yeah.
Didn't even offer a bite.
That's okay.
You want a bite? I'll give you a bite next time.
Sure.
Lots of meat. You can bite it. Lots of meat to bite on.
Just
there.
a nibble.
Just a nibble.
Oh, boy.
Just a nibble. Yeah,
So-
I'm gunning. Let's go with
You could
Oilers.
actually hit
Get like-
BP's Saturday.
I could.
Oilers win
Yeah.
right around the corner.
Oh,
Yes.
Grab those for the-
Firehouse.
for Firehouse it up on their way home.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
That sounds good. That's one thing I missed about the break, the Olympic break is,
They're changing the sub game, though. They're fantastic.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've only had it once, but my mind was blown.
I like how they come in the packaging.
It's fantastic.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely great. Portion of this hour brought to you by Hammer Injury Law. Hammer Injury Law named to best lawyer since 2021. Rick and his team know how to get you the settlement you deserve. Visit hammerinjurylaw.ca or call 1-855-98-HAMMER.
What's that number?
1-855-98-HAMMER.
That number again.
1-855-98-HAMMER.
Hammer!
That's enough. It's enough of that. We got to get to our Play Alberta early bet. Of course, Play Alberta, our title sponsor here. Make your bets count for you and everyone else with the Play Alberta app with hundreds of player prop bets on the biggest leagues, NFL, CFL, NHL, NBA, MLB, you name it. If you're not just playing for fun, you're supporting your province. Play Alberta revenue helps fund Alberta programs and services. Boys, what do we got today? We're cold. After hitting on Monday, we're cold.
Yeah, we are cold, hey?
We can do games tonight. We can do the Oiler game tomorrow or whatever. All on the weekend, right?
All on the weekend, yeah. Well, what do we got today? We got some interesting games.
Sure do.
Ooh,
4 games. Golden Knights at Washington. Panthers host the Sabres. The Wild taking on the Utah Mammoth. And the Ducks host the Winnipeg Jets.
Well, I think it's going to be an easy one for me, tell you the truth, buddy.
Okay.
I will. Sorry, I'm lost here. I'm going to go with back to California. I'm going to go Anaheim Ducks to cover.
Okay. Trev?
Ooh. I'm looking at Sabres, Panthers. I think this guy's got a chip on his shoulder right now. I love him. He's awesome. Such a great player. Tage Thompson point tonight against the Panthers.
Okay. Tage Thompson point.
What do you got, Nanso?
Yeah, it's a very good question, Joaquin. Oh, man. Are the boys playing for Vegas that went to the Olympics?
Oh, they got to be in tonight.
You think?
Yes.
So who's that? Eichel, Stone,
Marner,
Hannafin.
Hannafin, Theodore.
You know what? I'm just going to keep it cool. I'm going to take the Mammoth to win.
And the Mammoth?
Yeah, the Wild play last night.
The Mammoth have a very good goal differential. One of the best in the league. I didn't realize that.
So the Play Alberta early bird bet is Ducks to cover, Tage Thompson point, and a Mammoth W. Does that sound okay, guys?
Yeah, I think that's good.
All right. Still to come in the 8 o'clock hour, we got the keyword for the Cruise FM, Macamee College, Cruise Flyaway, Ultimate Sports Weekend Editions. Don't go anywhere. We got kind of easy trivia. We have 3 questions too many. We have Beer of the Week. We have the Snow Report for Marmot Basin. We got Tim Hauraney coming up in about 20 minutes to talk some F1 that gets going next weekend.
I'm worried.
A lot of people asking on the chat about our fantasy league. Tune in to EST Afternoons next Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll have it all figured out.
We're going to bang it all out.
Yeah, and how many spots will be open and how you will earn a spot. Last year we did resumes. I think we go away from that this year.
Yeah,
we come up with something more fun. So if you're interested, EST Afternoons next week. It's a pretty big fantasy league, and we're kicking out a lot of the staff here because they don't pay attention to the league.
No, if you don't want to do it, don't do it.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So we want people that
we want to have a lot more engagement this year.
Yeah, we want people to commit, and it'd be fun to do it with a lot of the nasties, right?
Get it? Engagement?
Oh, okay, I didn't. Matthew Hyman. So parade back on today? You damn straight it is. Gager's in a singing mood. Is he warming up for karaoke night?
I might get a record deal out of this.
You're doing excellent.
Thank you.
Who needs Dusty's jingles?
Yeah. I go live, baby. Screw it. I'll do it live.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do it. Screw it. We're doing it live.
See, Trev got it.
Yeah.
This one says, a big win versus the bad LA team concerns me a bit. Do you think it gives the Oilers false hope that they can contend this year? I was hoping they wouldn't waste assets this year unless it's an Ekholm type trade. I mean, I'll say that just enjoy the win, guys. Let's not overthink it too much. Let's get this team into the playoffs. Let's see what Bowman can do from here till next Friday. And, I mean, can't complain about an 8-1 win. Now, I get the text for what he's saying because when this team wins big like this, they tend to lay an egg the next time. Let's hope that's not the case. Let's hope they continue to learn and evolve as a team and go into San Jose and not mess around. San Jose's lost 4 straight. They're going to be a feisty team. No, they're young. They're riding the young Macklin Celebrini. He's kept them close to a playoff spot. But that's a team the Oilers should beat, okay? And we'll see who the call-ups are. But all I'm going to say is just enjoy it. There's no need to stress today.
Yeah, we stressed about the first game. That was stressful. What did they do? They came back with a great performance throughout the whole lineup. Like how many games this year can you say everyone really played well? Like to a man. Can you really say, like, I didn't like a few of Wallman's plays at the beginning. There was like 3 icings and some bad passes.
Yes.
But he seemed to have settled down, right? After that. The same with Nurse. I thought it was a really good team win. They didn't allow the LA Kings to come back in that game.
Well, because Fogle scored on a hell of a deflection.
A tip.
And then you were like, oh, no, is the same thing going to happen from last night? And then they said no screwing around. And then what you said, you made the best point of the day so far. In the third period, they didn't screw around. They didn't give him anything. They just said, hey, you're not scoring the second or third goal, even though it's a blowout. We're going to lock this down.
The fact that they just kept, they were all gas, no break last night, right?
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Northside Sandwiches. Is there any doubt that the Pacific is the worst division? First place wouldn't even be in the playoff spot in the East. But last year it was flipped. So,
and you got to, like, there's 2 teams in the Pacific where I think at the beginning of the year you would think they would be bottom feeders again. And I didn't think Anaheim would be that good. And I definitely didn't think San Jose would be in the position that they were in. Right? So it's not as good. But some of the teams that are at the bottom have moved up a little bit. Like,
yeah. There's a lot of surprise teams that are going to be out. New Jersey, Winnipeg, Toronto, and Ottawa for me are not a big surprise, but I'm surprised they're going to miss the playoffs.
Yeah,
like seriously, like there's been
I didn't think Seattle would be in a playoff spot right now.
No,
right, but I thought the Kings would be.
I didn't think Buffalo would be in a playoff spot.
Yeah, there's a changing of the guard a little bit. I think this year.
I mean, Florida's out. Right,
come on.
Like, it's crazy. Talk Dad says, imagine the lit weekend the city would have if Hernan kicks Friday morning off with La Bamba. We need this.
Let's keep that bullet in the chamber.
Yeah. If you missed it, though, if the Oilers went around, Hernan will be singing Bad Bunny instead of La Bamba, as requested on EST Afternoons.
Are you going to, like, dance through the...
Well, you and Kuba will have to partake in it. So there's going to be a lot of dancing involved.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. Okay, coming up next, that's good for the Talent Center and Tim Hauraney from TSN. He's our F1 IndyCar Insider. Check out his podcast, too, Nailing the Apex podcast, one of the best racing podcasts out there. I'll recommend another one. Will Buxton and Kevin Harvick. Speed, fantastic auto racing conversation, if you're into that kind of thing. Keep hitting us up on the Paris Jewelers inbox, 780-218-9999. Hit us up on the Nasty Chat. We want to get to 200 thumbs before 8 o'clock. We're half an hour away and a loaded 8 o'clock hour as well. Don't go anywhere. If you're listening on Cruise FM 95.7, iHeart, TuneIn, EdmontonSportsTalk.com. And if you're watching us on YouTube, don't go anywhere. A lot of fun still to come. It's Walking Gage. It's Hernan Salas. And this hour is presented by GameSense. When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense. We're back after the break, but first up, YouTube Trev Sports Update.
Connor McDavid hit the 100-point mark on the season as the Oilers rolled to a dominant 8-1 win. 11 different Oilers found the score sheet as well. Edmonton gets the day off before returning to action Saturday afternoon against Macklin Celebrini and the San Jose Sharks. Puck drop is set for 2 o'clock with pre-game coverage starting at 1. Around the NHL last night, the Maple Leafs dropped their second straight, falling 5-1 to the Panthers. Dylan Larkin scored both goals, including the overtime winner, as the Red Wings edged the Senators 2-1. 2 goals from Matthew Schaefer helped the Islanders slip past the Canadiens 4-3 in overtime. The Flames handled the Sharks 4-1. Dylan Holloway's hat trick got the Blues past the Kraken 5-1, and the Wild extend their win streak to 6 games with a 5-2 victory over the first place Colorado Avalanche. In the WHL, the Oil Kings look to bounce back tonight when they take on the Red Deer Rebels. Puck drop goes at 7 o'clock. And on the NBA hardwood, there were 10 games from last night. The Spurs pushed their win streak to 11 with a 126-110 win over the Nets. Luka Doncic poured in 41 points along with 8 boards and 8 assists. but the Lakers still fell 113-110 to the Suns. 5 games are on tap tonight, including the Celtics hosting the Nets, the Nuggets facing the Thunder at 7:30, and the Knicks meeting with the Bucks. In Grapefruit League action, Kevin Gausman struck out 3 in his spring debut, but the Blue Jays come up short in an 8-7 loss to the Marlins. Toronto now sits 1-4-1 and takes on the Tampa Bay Rays later today with first pitch at 1:05. And the Montana's Brier gets underway today in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Canadian curling legend Brad Gushue will have home ice advantage in his final appearance at the National Championship. 4 games open up the tournament with both Newfoundland and Labrador rinks facing Nunavut and Quebec, while Ontario takes on Nova Scotia and PEI squares off with Team Canada all later today. The Sports Update brought to you by the great staff at Park Mazda and dealer principal Mitch Sawicki, your dealer for life.
It's the Halloo Crew. Normally you might show what's happening. Here we go, we got station Brew. Money Orlando got one too. It's the Halloo Crew. Don't ask what second mind I do. Intellectual feels that screw. They can churn you with that glue. Keep this hard diesel. Go back because it's legal. Legal name after so sequel. Laughing just like we will. Working play together. Check this flow back to the one thing known. It's like a line of gold or maybe silver. It's the Halloo Crew. Here's the story about tomorrow. Doing a cameo, sometimes from morning radio. Halloo Crew, Grumpy Cat from Grand Prairie, Whitefield, Orlando, the north side, Normandy. Schadenfreude, the happiness of others they avoid. They take pleasure in your hemorrhoid. Your misery makes them overjoyed. Schadenfreude, on and off the ice they will destroy ya. They're guaranteed to never ever bore ya. So they wish you happy Schadenfreude. It's the Halloo Crew. 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 Halloo.
Happy Friday, Nasties. Welcome back to the Nielson Show. That was a quick cut there from the song.
Good fade. Good fade.
Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas, you too, Trev. He's not impressed with us. He just kind of went like this to us.
Did he?
Yeah. Disrespectful. The disrespect from this kid, I tell you. We're coming to you live from the Popeye studio. Keep hitting us up on the River, not the River Cree inbox, the Paris Jeweler inbox, 780-218-9999. Nasty chat, slam that thumbs up. I think we're 30 away from 200. Let's go. We
Come
got
on.
like 24 minutes. Let's go. Tim Hauraney, 9 minutes away. What is he doing?
That's a
You like
legendary
that?
post.
Hey?
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's heckle.
Yeah.
Quickly,
Looks like him.
Barry says, gentlemen, I have beef with you guys.
Oh, stop it.
Last year, you said if one of us Nasties finished top 3 in the league, they'd get a guest spot on your show. Not only did I get a top 3 finish, I finished 1 too. Can we bring him in next week then?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Jeez.
We'll
Do it.
figure something out, Barry.
Gotta
Careful
do
what
it.
you wish for, Barry.
I didn't remember saying that, but
I could barely remember yesterday. So.
I'm starting to get that too, boys. I'm starting to reach that point in my life. I have a hard time like remembering the thing for me is Oilers games after Oilers games. Like if I look at the schedule, I'm like, man, who did they play? Like honestly, to come back from the break, I have to think about who they opened up. Well, now I know it's the Ducks, but sometimes, man, I'm lost. The games, they all mesh just after watching hundreds and hundreds of games. It's tough.
It is tough, Trev.
it's really tough.
So that's my first world problem right there.
Let's get to, that's good for the Italian Center. Check out their Massimo Heat and Serve meals made fresh daily, ready for you to take home to heat and serve. You can get individual and family size. Also check out their olives. Oh,
All of me, baby. The full Monties. Go get yourself a little packet of full Monties. And it's not a pit in there, it's an almond. So you crunch down on that bad boy. The biggest mistake is I got some of those, came home, and the vultures in my house just ravaged them.
Oh, so good, man. So good. All right. That's good for the Italian Center. I got to say this, guys. This is the best weekend and week coming up in hockey. Players are going to start sitting out for trade reasons. The rumors are going to be crazy. And then Monday comes, you might get an Oiler trade on Monday. You might get one on Tuesday. You might get one on Wednesday. It's the anticipation leading up till Friday. This is the best week when it comes to hockey.
That's good.
Now, fair warning. Please only listen to Elliot and Pierre and Chris and Dregs and don't listen to all the reports out there from wannabe insiders, okay? Stop it. YouTube Trev. Was this a good? That's good.
Is this a good? That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's always good. Trade deadline. It's this year. I will say, like for the Oilers' point of view, my expectations are low. I'm not quite as intrigued as last year, or even the year before that, just because.
But the anticipation is.
But
still
the
fun.
anticipation
Yeah.
is fun. The day as a whole is awesome. I love roster. Like the transactions. Like looking around, like what can the powerhouses do? I'm looking at the Wild. Like how can they add to their already unreal team? And then how does Colorado counter that? Same with like the big three in the Central. What does Dallas do? It's those three. It's going to be very intriguing to watch what they do. And it's certainly, it's good.
Gord says Klima's lids feel attacked. No. Klima's lid, I'll give him props. Whoever runs that account, guy or gal, they're correct most of the time.
He knows what's up.
I'm talking about because everybody on Twitter now is like my sources, and it's just like let's not believe everything. Okay, Klima's lid at least is correct most of the time. Okay, so no, I wasn't taking a shot at Klima's lid. I actually follow him and I look at their stuff a lot because they're usually right.
It's funny. I always think about guys during the trade deadline because one of the funniest moments was Brian Marchment. There was rumors he was going to be traded. He wasn't traded at the deadline, but he basically came to the airport looking like Joey Tribbiani when he has all Chandler's clothes on. And he had like 8 suitcases and stuff because he wanted to make sure he had stuff if he did get traded. It was just hilarious. But yeah, it's a stressful time right now. The Oilers are home though, so that's that. I would hate to be traded from the road. That would suck. Because all of a sudden you got a couple suits and you don't get to say bye. You're just gone.
Do you agree that there should be no games on trade deadline?
Yes.
Okay. I agree too, man.
That's silly. That is the silliest thing to have trades on the deadline day. Because there's guys. Why not get it all done? Get a guy in.
Mm-hmm. Doc Dad says it's not true unless LTE breaks it. That's true.
That is true. Do you think there'll be what was the big one last year? Was it Hurdle?
No, that was 2 years ago.
It was before the deadline a little bit, but it was the Rantanen. Like, do you
The
consider
Rantanen
that?
one?
Right,
Yeah. That was it.
NHS. Or then I guess Rantanen to
Dallas.
yeah, because
It was double.
It was the
Yeah.
double. It was the first
He was there
one.
for a month and then left.
And then right before the deadline, they shipped him out. So yeah, that was the big one, bigger one in quite some time actually.
Because the Oilers, what did they do last year? They got Wallman,
They got Frederico,
Who was injured?
who's injured.
and
Was it 3 or 2 guys? Oh, Max Jones.
Max Jones,
Max
right?
Jones. Yeah.
He came with who did he come? He came with Frederick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I think that was it.
And then the year before that, Henrique with buddy, tough guy. All of a sudden he's
with,
lights out on the Rangers right now.
He's on. Yeah. What was his name? Oh. Yeah. What?
That's tough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man, I like him. He's good.
he scored
Oilers-
against the Oilers, didn't
Yeah,
he?
the Oilers when they played him this year.
But it.
Sam
looked like
Carrick?
Carrick, yes.
Yeah.
Looked like a completely different player.
Man,
But the Oilers wouldn't even play him.
I know.
Yeah, it was weird.
They did not.
So what do
play
they
him.
do this year?
Well, Stetch. They didn't play Stetch too, and he's
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting what the Oilers can do. Like Chris said, hey, listen, if you can get Mangiapane out, you're going to get $3 million. I mean, Mark probably going on IR. I just don't know what else they can really do. That's why I think it's going to be one trade.
Yeah. It's tight.
If you had to pick, though, would you prefer defenseman or forward?
I would go. It's right shot defenseman.
Yeah, I agree.
Even after yesterday's game between the 25 and 96, they were amazing.
Look at the goals, though.
Yeah.
Goals haven't been an issue last two games.
They
Last
haven't.
two. We'll see.
Well,
About
this
if
team
that can
this
continue.
team generates, right?
Yeah.
Like high danger scoring chances. I think we're 13-5 again for the Oilers.
Yeah.
Just like you watching that Kings power play, and there's good players on that, right?
Yeah.
And it looks like those guys never played with each other before.
It's weird.
Right? Like we are so spoiled by watching the Oilers power play consistently over the last 5-6 years, where it's consistent pressure for basically the full 2 minutes all the time.
Just fun. It's fun hockey.
It's crazy how good that power play is.
Got some interesting questions for 3 questions too many, guys. I'm not going to lie. YouTube Trav's going to work on Tim Hauraney now as F1 is a week away. We'll get Barry in studio. I think he tricked us into having him in.
Good way to go.
I'm going to have to go back and listen to the show.
You know,
I think we did say it.
Yeah. People are smart. I read somewhere a guy just sent like invoices to like Facebook or something and got paid.
Yeah,
Didn't work for him or whatever.
He was sending invoices and they just kept
They
paying
just
him.
kept paying him. It didn't work for the company.
Oh, that's great stuff. I do want to get to some music stuff in the 8 o'clock, if time permits. Time permits. Because yesterday on they did the Red Light District. Coop
Yes.
did it. And the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, they brought out the list of nominees for this year. But Maddie and Coop didn't like it because a lot of the people or the groups nominated are not rock and roll.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they're like, change the name of it to the Music Hall of Fame or...
Is it the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Isn't it in like some guy's basement anyway?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
Are we good to go? All right, as we bring in our good buddy at a different time. He's probably confused why we asked for him to join us in the morning. Tim Hauraney from TSN and Nailing the Apex podcast, F1 IndyCar Insider. Tim, my man, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks. So, why the early call?
Because
what's going on? Did you guys get moved or something, or what's going on?
Dusty and Eric are in Mexico with 44 of our listeners on an Edmonton Sports Talk trip.
Really?
Yeah. So we got bumped
That's
to the morning
awesome.
show. Yeah. So we've been doing it all week, and we'll do it next Monday, and then we're back to our regular program. So it's
Oh, that's incredible, though. I mean, good for those people getting down, getting there.
yeah. Good for us waking up at 4 a.m. and I think it's the same thing.
Only you don't get the sunshine.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Tim, we're a week away from the start of F1. I mean, there's so much to get to. Joaquin's concerned. Verstappen's pissed. I mean, Ferrari's opening some eyes there. And you've been all over it. You've done a ton of podcasts and testing and all that. But if you can just give us kind of the details of what can we expect and talk about this new car, because it's being talked about a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot coming into this season. So obviously, Formula One's going through a regulation change, and for those who sort of don't know what that is, essentially it's when the FIA and Formula One agree to change the cars, but in this respect, they've also changed the power units, and the power units that F1 has previously been using, that has been in place since 2014. And now we're going through a revolution of power units where 50% of the energy is coming from the internal combustion engine and 50% of the energy is coming from the electric motor or the battery, essentially is what it is. And so this has been in the works for I want to say about 3 years now. And essentially, this regulation was designed to get more interest from OEMs. So engine manufacturers like Honda, like Audi, like Cadillac, even though they're getting their engines from Ferrari, and so on and so forth, Mercedes, Ferrari, et cetera, et cetera. And so that's a small part of the regulation change, even though it is a big part, but the cars are also changing as well. So DRS is gone. There's no more DRS. You will see the wings move. They'll move on the straightaway in what's called straight mode. Both front and rear wings will open up. That's active aerodynamics. And why, you may ask, have they done away with DRS, but they're still doing active aerodynamics? That's because essentially the cars create a lot of drag when the wings are up. And drag is basically something that slows the cars down. So if you're on a straightaway and the wings are closed, then you're using more energy that is coming from the battery and the internal combustion engine. If you have active aerodynamics and the cars go into what's being called straight mode and the wings open up, you're essentially eliminating the drag, which makes the cars go faster, even faster, scary fast, actually, these cars are in a straight line. And so that's another component of the regulation. The cars are smaller. They weigh less. There's now energy tactics that the drivers can use in place of DRS. So using the battery as a weapon, essentially, to try and close a gap or try and overtake your rival on the racetrack in what's called overtake mode. Now, I don't want to get too in the weeds with it because it is a very complex piece of technology, but essentially when the car is within a second of the competitor in front and like DRS in a designated area, you can activate overtake mode. Essentially, you have a button on the steering wheel that's called the boost button, and that will allow you a little bit more energy to try and complete a pass. But you have to be very tactical with how you use it, because if you use too much of it and you drain a lot of your energy, the driver's going to have to try and figure out how to get that energy back into the battery so they can have another go. So these are just little parts of, big parts of the regulation. There's more to it, but I don't want to get too stuck in the weeds because it can be complicated and it can get quite complex.
Tim, the last podcast and your two guests was great on nailing the apex, where you kind of broke down every single team over this last testing in Bahrain. But one of the big things that came out of it, and I don't know if this is getting too much into the weeds, and what my biggest concern is the I believe it was Isaac Hajar trying to overtake and couldn't, and you had mentioned that the whole paddock went nuts, and that seems to be even the FIA looking into changing how you can deploy, or a portion of the battery that you can deploy during using the overtake button.
Exactly. So, okay, here's where it gets kind of complicated. So, for the first 6 races, I imagine we're going to be looking at this regulation as the way they intended it to be. And if we aren't getting good racing, and the overtakes aren't being done as smoothly as I think they would like them to be done, then we're going to have a change to this regulation. But I think for F1 and for the FIA and for the teams, they don't want to panic just yet, because we truly haven't seen these cars all together out on the racetrack trying to race each other. We have not seen that yet. We saw a small little snippet from one team being on a long simulated run and one team that wasn't, and a pass trying to be made that couldn't be made. And we don't know what the engine We don't know what the engine levels were set at. We don't know what the fuel load was. So there's a lot that like really went into that part of testing as well. So we just don't know. There's not enough information. And honestly, I think that there probably should have been more testing being done with these cars. There is a lot that these teams are still learning about this regulation. So like I said, like what you're going to see in Australia is going to be totally different from what you're going to see when we get to like the next race in China, and then the next race in Japan, and then the next race in Bahrain, and then the next race in Saudi Arabia. This regulation still needs a lot of work. They're still learning. Like I remember talking to George Russell, like heading into the shakedown, and just going into the shakedown in January in Barcelona, Spain. And they had already gone through 16 different iterations of software for the deployment of the battery, like 16 different iterations in the span of 2 weeks. So there's a lot more that needs to be done with this. Week 1 of Bahrain testing, with the cars out on track, it looked awkward. Week 2, as you got to like Thursday and Friday, the cars started to look a lot more normal, like we're used to. And that is how much this regulation is going to change and is going to evolve. So, don't want to start, ringing alarm bells just yet. But it's essentially what the concern is that there may not be enough energy being deployed and harvest to make a path, if that makes any sense.
So, listening to the podcast too, the usual suspects at the front of the field, but what really caught my ear, what you guys were talking about, Tim, was you were talking about Pierre Gasly and how he was quite impressive over the weekend in that car. So can you see Alpine kind of being the leader of that mid-pack this year?
Yeah, I think it's really close between Alpine and Haas. As we head into Australia, the car actually looks pretty decent. I think having Mercedes power for this season is going to be great for them, because obviously Mercedes, when we've gone through a previous engine regulation, like we all remember back in 2014, Mercedes really dominated in that respect when it came to the power unit. And so they're good at that. And so having a Mercedes power unit is definitely going to help. Having a Mercedes gearbox is definitely going to help as well. The gearboxes are going to be very important on these cars now. They're always important, but they're going to be even more important now. I would say that, I think Gasly's in line for a strong season. Now his teammate Franco Colapinto is on a hot seat. We'll see. This is his first season getting full round of testing in before going racing. So let's wait and see how things shake out for him. But with this midfield battle, I've got Haas, Alpine, Audi, Racing Bulls sort of all together, and then I've got a gap to Williams, and then another gap to Cadillac, and then another gap to Aston Martin. So I think, again, as we evolve through this season, you're going to see big swings in performance now. Like Gager, it's not like old Formula One. Where you have a team that nails the regulation and everyone else is playing catch up. I don't see it like that anymore. Like this is way different. It's more like you're going to see teams bring evolution to the car, and you're going to see a team that's probably like fourth fastest become the best in the span of like 3 or 4 races. Right. And so there's going to be swings, and they're going to be big swings. So the team that maybe starts with an advantage at the beginning of the season is probably not going to be it's probably not going to be the team leading the pack when we get to like the end of the season. It's going to change.
Tim, when do you leave to Australia?
Not going to Australia this time. I'm going to Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. I'll be going to those 2 races.
Tim, we just
Australia was too expensive. Australia was expensive, man. It was going to cost probably close to $8,000 to try and go to Australia.
Holy.
Plus,
Wow.
you need like a special visa as well. So that wasn't cheap either. So, yeah, no Australia for me this year. Same with China, Japan. I'm going to do all that from Toronto and then fly out to Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, come back, go to Miami, do Canada. So, yeah, we're going to be traveling a lot more this year, but
That's awesome.
That is great.
yeah, looking forward to it for sure. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, we'll probably have you on next week to tee up the race, and so you can help me with my F1 fantasy team as well.
Yeah, you probably gave a little bit too much
sure.
away anyway, Tim. Jeez.
Yeah. Just text us this info. Tim,
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Tim, before we let you go, IndyCar starts this weekend. I started watching IndyCar last year. I absolutely loved it. Is this still Alex Palou's kind of track to run here, and who's going to be chasing him down this year?
Yeah, he's definitely the guy to beat for sure. I mean, Alex is coming off like that big, I don't know if you guys saw it, the big court case he had against, or McLaren IndyCar team had against him that got settled. And so he's coming into this season probably with a fresher mind than maybe last year, which has got to be scary if you're the other competitors that are out there. Obviously, we got Mick Schumacher, who's new to IndyCar. He's going to be out there. I mean, probably be a bit of a struggle for Mick for the first half of the season. Getting used to IndyCar is pretty tough. It's tough racing. And it's close competition, so you can't make many mistakes at all. But yeah, it should be a good season. I'm really looking forward to it. Also getting excited to see what a potential new car can look like. I mean, hopefully we'll start seeing some images of what could be their new car for the future. So yeah, it should be a good season. I'm looking forward to it.
Quickly, one of our nasties is asking, any Canadians in India? I know there was one last year. Did he lose his seat?
Oh yeah, Devlin's. Yeah, he won't be on the grid. So yeah, unfortunate. But I mean, again, IndyCar's tough in that respect, where you're trying to keep your seat, and you're trying to perform, but at the same time, these teams are probably more cutthroat than F1 teams are cutthroat. Don't get me wrong, but IndyCar teams are very cutthroat. If you're kind of back where Devlin was, you're bringing money, right? You've got sponsorship. As a driver, you got personal sponsorships. You've got companies that are behind you that are paying for your seat. And that's sort of the boat that Devlin was in. And, if you can be fortunate enough to, get in with the Andretti's or, Penske or be with Chip or get in with McLaren, you're doing pretty well and you're probably getting paid really well too. But when you get outside of that big four, you tend to see drivers having personal sponsors or teams that have sponsors that want a certain driver coming into the team. So yeah, for Devlin, no IndyCar for him. He's not expected to be with Ray Hall, Letterman, Lanigan. I'm pretty sure Mick Schumacher is the one who took that seat. However, with Mick Schumacher, you have a Canadian who's going to be engineering him and Gavin Ward. So there you go. A little bit of there is Canadian content in IndyCar. I mean, Mike Cannon is still there. He's a very big deal in IndyCar as an engineer as well. So we do have Canadian presence in IndyCar. We always will. But yeah, not any drivers on the horizon just yet.
Oh, great stuff, Tim. Thank you for joining us. Well, I'm sure we'll chat next week if you're available, but enjoy the weekend, buddy.
Thanks.
Sounds good. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Have a good weekend.
All right, Tim Hauraney from TSN and Nailing the Apex podcast, one of the best, if not the best, podcasts out there if you're into F1. Make sure to check him out, and he does a lot of work for TSN. He's going to be traveling a lot more. This hour was presented by GameSense. When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your GameSense. You want to play Kinda Easy Trivia? Just text in, pick me. You two travel, pick someone on the other side of the break. 3 questions, too many still to come. We got the snow report. We have beer of the week and lots of fun stuff. And we think Lieutenant Eric will be joining us to close out the week here on the Nielson Show. We're back for the last hour here. It's Walking Gauge. Hernan Salas. Here's you two, Trev.
point seasons for Connor McDavid as the Oilers steamroll the Kings 8-1. 11 different Oilers found the score sheet last night as well. Edmonton gets the day off before returning to action Saturday afternoon against Macklin Celebrini and the San Jose Sharks. Puck drop is set for 2 with pregame coverage starting at 1 at Boston Pizza. Westgate is where Tom Gazzola and Gager will be. Around the NHL last night, the Maple Leafs dropped their second straight, falling 5-1 to the Panthers. Dylan Larkin scored both goals, including the overtime winner as the Red Wings edged the Senators 2-1. 2 goals from Matthew Schaefer helped the Islanders slip past the Canadiens 4-3 in OT. The Flames handled the Sharks 4-1. Dylan Holloway, his hat trick, got the Blues past the Kraken 5-1. And the Wild extend their win streak to 6 games with a 5-2 victory over the first place Colorado Avalanche. In the WHL, the Oil Kings look to bounce back tonight when they take on the Red Deer Rebels. Puck drop goes at 7. And on the NBA hardwood, there were 10 games from last night. The Spurs win streak now extends to 11 with a 126-110 win over the Nets. Luka Doncic poured in 41 points along with 8 boards and 8 assists, but the Lakers still fell 113-110 to the Suns. 5 games are on tap tonight, including the Celtics hosting the Nets, the Nuggets facing the Thunder at 7:30, and the Knicks meeting the Bucks. In Grapefruit League action, Kevin Gausman struck out 3 in his spring debut, but the Blue Jays come up short in an 8-7 loss to the Marlins. Toronto now sits 1-4-1 and takes on the Tampa Bay Rays later today with first pitch at 1:05. And the Montana's Brier gets underway today in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Canadian curling legend Brad Gushue will have home ice advantage in his final appearance at the National Championship. 4 games open up the tournament with Newfoundland and Labrador rinks facing Nunavut and Quebec, while Ontario takes on Nova Scotia and PEI squares off against Team Canada all later today. The Sports Update brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and the surrounding area since 1993. Doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff at Windsor Plywood Leduc. I'm YouTube Trev. You are up to date.
The Nielson Show featuring Lieutenant Eric. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. The Nielson Show featuring Lieutenant Eric. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Here on the Nielson Show. It's been a fun week. We'll be back Monday, and then the big boys are back on Tuesday. It's Joaquin Gage, Hernan Salas here on the Nielson Show. YouTube Trev along for the ride like he always is. Kind of busy trivia coming up for Mr. Mike's Steakhouse Casual. 3 questions too many for the great staff at Park Mazda. We still got Marmot Basin Snow Report. We got the Sobeys and Safeway's Liquor Beer of the week, and the wrap for William Huff. And there's rumors going around that Lieutenant Eric will join us. Big Ukes in the chat. He's alive.
Wow.
He's alive. This hour is brought to you by GD Liquidators Auctions and Appraisals. Mention EST and get 5% off anything new or used. Don't miss their monthly online auctions at gdliquidators.com. Canadian owned and operated. Make them your first call. 780-447-2787 or visit them at 14510 124th Ave. So it's a busy third hour here on the good old Nielson Show. This one says, Hernan Gager, really enjoyed this week listening to you guys. Well, thank you. You can find us on EST Afternoons, 1 to 3. 1, 2, 3. So let's see here. Bad Andy says this new F1 is so sad. Just bring back the V10 motors and let the drivers race.
I know.
I mean, it's pretty scary when your best driver, the biggest star, is considering not wanting to race anymore.
Is that like no one goes like when there's massive changes to something? No one's usually pumped about it, right?
No, yeah. There's always pushback.
Yeah, so it will be different.
Just gonna say, look at the CFL.
Yeah. Well,
right?
we'll wait and see, right? We will see. What do you mean, Hernan? I saw Big Uke live last night. Oh, is Barry the Cheater in Mexico too?
Is he?
He's been tuning in a lot. I thought he was in North America.
Wow.
Yeah.
Get out to the pool, man.
Yeah.
Jeez, what are you doing?
You got 2 days left. Enjoy it. Have some good food. We're going to get to kind of easy trivia here for Mr. Mike's Steakhouse Casual with a new location now. Open in Bonnie Doon. Check out MrMikes.ca for more details. Order online at Skip the Dishes or DoorDash. Mr. Mike's, eat locally, enjoy casually. Our boy, YouTube Trev, is working on a contestant right now. And don't forget the keywords coming up in about 7 minutes time. YouTube Trev, who do we have on the line?
We got a first-time player today, boys.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Sounds a little nervous, but this is Jose.
Jose!
No way.
Jose, how you doing?
Hola.
Are you ready?
Si, senor.
All right,
let's
Jose.
go.
All right. Trev will start the ticker right after I read the first question. Okay, Jose, let's go. How many goals did the Oilers score last night?
8.
Oilers defenseman accounted for how many goals last night?
3.
Name a type of shark.
Great white.
Who has more NBA defensive first team nods, Jordan or LeBron?
Pass.
Who has more championships, Jordan or LeBron James?
Bill Russell.
All right.
Are you kidding me? That's right. Who do you think you are? I am. Get it right.
You can't have a newcomer come in and steal the show.
That's a paddling.
Oh, we've been strong. We're just playing by the rules.
Oh, you better believe that's a paddling.
And I was in Miami with my new beach house. Well, it was a couple minutes from the beach.
That's a paddling.
The first year, we took it to the limit. Take it to the limit.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
Jose and a teeth.
Wow.
Ah.
No way, Jose.
That was I was all ready to say it. No way, Jose. But
huge shark guy.
Huge into probably a marine biologist.
Yeah.
How do you get a marine biologist and someone so well versed in the NBA as well? That's amazing.
Yeah, that is
probably went to
strange.
Pepperdine.
I'm a little upset that Jose didn't know some NBA.
Yeah, but
I mean, it was multiple choice. It was one or the other.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Bill Russell, Goes with Bill Russell.
Yeah.
That wasn't part of the
It
question.
wasn't part of the question, but it was correct.
He's not
It's
wrong.
not wrong.
It's not the answer we were wanting, but
Yeah.
Awesome job by Jose.
Great
First time.
job,
We'll get him
Jose.
on
First
again.
time.
Yeah. Can't wait to see Jose pick up his
step in those
GC.
doors.
Yeah. He's going to be heading to Mr. Mike's. Oh, that's good stuff.
That was good. Very nicely done. Nice.
Good stuff.
Finish the week with a win.
Yeah.
All the
That's
others
good.
have been
That's
losing.
good.
We have one more on Monday. Kind of easy trivia. Doesn't get as easy. Like, that was easy.
Come on. I think the cat's out of the bag with a lot of that.
What do you mean? Oh.
That was good.
Gage are probably pocketing the GC again. Ooh.
I liked Jose.
Yeah.
Jose was.
He seems like a good dude.
Yeah.
I'd totally hang out with him.
Totally hang out with Jose.
And work for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jose, you hiring?
I'm getting chirped because they said, I thought you were in North America. Mexico is in North America. You know what I meant. Canada. Well, that's not what I meant, but it's early, man. I'm tired.
Well, I saw that that sad news that Hudson's the mall
Yeah.
Shutting down.
Eric's going to be crushed.
Yeah.
What's Eric going to do? There's always first round down there.
Yeah, there is.
I guess,
that's
but
a tradition like no other.
I know.
Royalty, he goes there.
Guinness, Wood,
Shot of
Zonic.
Yeah, Zonic and a shot of
Jamison's. That's that news. Yeah.
It's tough.
Interesting. I mean, it's going to turn into something else, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they will still be there for our boy LT.
Yeah. We'll be all right. We'll figure it out.
Matthew Hyman says, Jose sounds tall.
Taller guy.
Oh.
I think Jose's into the cervezas already.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's good.
VR, I'm not a minor. No, I know. Thanks for clarifying that for me, VR. Thank you. You and YouTube Trev just keep me on the straight line. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let's get to 3 questions too many for Park Mansa, your dealer for life. We got some interesting questions. I want to ask you guys this, and all our Nazis. The Edmonton Oilers playoffs, first round. I don't want to who you want them to play because you think they can beat them, but who do you want them to play because it's going to be a great series? I know my answer. I want to hear from you. YouTube Trev, what do you got?
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is good. This is really good because it looks like, I mean, all things considering, it still might happen, but I do not. We're tired of seeing the Oilers and Kings. Like, let's move on from that. It's been 3 years in a row now. I do not want to see that at all. But I would go with, you know what? I might like this, an Oilers Ducks.
Yes!
Rematch in the first round. Bring it back a few years. McDavid's first time in the playoffs. You know, the Ducks got the best of them, but what does that look like now?
Imagine
he wants vengeance.
7-game series against Radko.
Yeah. That would be good, man. That would be exciting. I'd like that a lot. Let's go duck hunting, a lot of that. Yeah. That would be a lot of nostalgia there. That was the first time I got to watch the Oilers in my lifetime in the playoffs. So,
Gager, what do you got?
That was good.
People will not be happy with me, but I want to see best on best right away.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Oilers Avalanche first round.
Ooh.
Really?
McKinnon up against McDavid? McCarr? Bouchard?
Yeah. There's
Manson,
a way.
Nurse?
There is a way.
I mean, you're going to have to do it sooner or later, probably anyways.
Yeah.
Rip that Band-Aid.
That would mean the Oilers would have to be a wild card team, Gager.
I know, whatever. Maybe the Avs fall off.
maybe the yeah.
But come on, McKinnon, McDavid, right now.
Yeah.
2 best players in the game. Come on.
Yeah.
McCarr.
Sign me up. Yeah. That's a good answer.
And it's just nail biting every single moment.
Some more
right?
vengeance there for
Yeah.
David. Yeah. And company.
Exercise the demons.
Yes. 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 I think a lot of people want the Avs or the Ducks, which is very, very interesting.
Yeah, no. Well, it's not going to be the Kings anymore. If it was, I mean, that's fine, but I don't think that helps you. You build, not that the Oilers don't have battle tissue in the playoffs, but their experience. They've been through multiple rounds. They know what it's like. I think if they're down 2, the fan base is crazy, but they're not, right?
Yeah, my pick, YouTube's pick is the Ducks. For some reason, Gager wants the Avs.
Ducks are I would watch the Ducks too. They're no slouch as well.
Is the least like team that we want to watch is the Kings? Probably.
Yes.
Well, if they make it, they're probably out.
They're not.
Seattle too, like ooh.
Been there, done that, man.
Oilers mop the Kings though.
Oh
playoffs.
yeah.
So
it's not even close.
I mean, right now, who do they play? Who do they play? They play the Ducks first round.
Right now.
Right now. Mm-hmm. So it's a possibility. Maybe you guys get your wish.
Right. This one says it's a zombie apocalypse, and you have a choice of 3 places to hold up. Number 1, you can live in Rogers Place, but you have to brain Nugent Hopkins with a cricket paddle.
What?
You can live in Rexall, Northlands, but you have to take out Gene Principe with a pair of soccer cleats.
Jesus.
And you can live in West Edmonton Mall, but you have to take it back from the seals with your bare hands. Which one would you pick?
I can't.
I have to take it back?
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but
Take it back? Like bring back the seals with my bare hands?
or fight a seal.
I'm not fighting a seal.
So are you whacking Nuge upside the head with a cricket paddle, or are you?
Yeah, I guess. Sorry, Nuge. I know. I never liked guys from Burnaby anyway. It's Nuge.
Yeah, it's Nuge.
Now, where am I staying?
At Rogers.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool place to kick it.
Because we're not going to take out Gene Print.
Does
it's
Rogers
birthday.
attach to because you can take the skywalk everywhere?
Yeah.
Is that all considered one spot?
Technically. Connected.
Seals are slippery.
Yeah. We still have one seal at the mall. Just one guy.
Did you?
Are
Are seals at the mall still?
Just one.
Seal wrestling.
I remember when there was dolphins there.
Yeah.
Dolphins?
The
Remember the
dolphin show.
dolphins?
Yeah.
They went way up. You know, they had that big buoy at the top. They still have that?
The seal does it now. Yeah, it touches.
No, it was way up there
Oh,
before.
man, this is pretty way up there too.
What jumps higher, seal or a dolphin?
You'd think a dolphin.
I think a dolphin, right?
Faster, bigger tail.
Yeah.
More aerodynamic.
I mean, if you're in the water and a seal comes up to you, you're probably pretty scared.
Oh yeah.
Dolphin, you're thinking you're still okay.
Yeah, I think
But
so.
I think it was a shark. I saw this thing on just in California there. There were so many great whites just sitting out there.
Scary, man.
And the guy went in there and they said, yeah, he was 20 feet under you. I'm like, what? Have you not seen Jaws?
Yeah.
I'd fight the seals. I couldn't hurt Gene or Nuggy.
I couldn't hurt a seal.
Animal.
Seal'd mess you up.
It would.
Horse Eye says, glad to hear more Latino winners on the show. This one says, where is it? The Alberta accent was strong with Jose. And then someone texted in, Campio is going where the Hudson's is going.
What?
Is that true? True story, bro?
That's not what I heard.
Oh.
What did you hear?
I don't know. I don't want to speculate if I'm wrong.
So?
But it's a pub of some sort. As well.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of, like a same kind of theme?
A little bit. Yeah. I actually don't know. But yeah, when I first moved here, my buddy I'm still really good friends.
Yeah.
He's best buds with the manager at Hudson's Whim. So that's how I know.
Oh, okay.
Kind of got told.
Nice.
Or I think sometime in March, it's done.
Wow.
For like 6 months to renovate.
Time for playoffs.
Yeah.
Quick little turnaround.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, 6 months though. They're out to renovate. So.
Oh, to renovate.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're there till March.
Yeah.
And then 6 months renovation.
Yeah.
Why they got to renovate?
From what I've heard.
So they'll be ready for the start of the next NHL.
Yeah.
All right, boys, question 3.
We might have a sponsor for EST Afternoons.
It's National Retro Day. This might be tough for our boy, not Coob, you too, Trev, but I still want to hear his answer. But if you can bring back something retro, Joaquin, what would it be?
Retro?
Yeah.
I think it would just Blockbuster.
Oh, I like that. No more Netflix. And
well, I think you just go there to hang out. Like it's you go, but like there's you'd browse the aisles or whatever. Maybe it's a kind of a restaurant-y thing, a bar in there, and maybe you like the movies. You can still rent them. They're really cheap, and you get a code, and you can go home and watch them.
Oh,
right?
Okay. Blockbuster, eh?
Yeah, use your. It's a night out that you instead of scrolling on the screen, you go out and grab your snacks and stuff. Right?
You know what I would bring back? Smoking in restaurants and bars.
Oh God, go away. That's gross.
There's nothing better than having a beer and a dart at the same time.
Gross. That is so gross.
You can't say that, YouTube. You don't know how great it was.
It was terrible.
I hate the secondhand smoke. Oh, jeez.
Like when I had hair and you'd come home from the bar.
Just all over you.
Well, then you'd go in the shower and you could feel the nicotine run down your face
Yes.
from you just reeked.
Yeah.
Your clothes were destroyed. No, Hernan. You You are so far gone.
Yeah, thank God they
Go
changed
outside in the -40 with the other degenerates and have darts.
Well, that's what I mean. When it's winter, you can just light a cigarette, have a nice glass of vino.
Favorite fish, sell fish.
Yeah.
Get outside.
It makes you lazy, Hernan, and you're all for activity.
Yeah.
Trev, what do you got?
I would bring back one thing I do see in the movies, and I'm like, I never got that. Roller skating. Like going dancing and roller skating and stuff like that. Like, I wish there was more of those.
Isn't there a roller skating rink around here?
Is there?
I don't know.
Like I watch it on Stranger Things, right?
Yeah.
All the
Next
kids having
Christmas
so much
party,
fun.
we all go roller skating.
You're probably smoking there, I bet.
Probably. That'd be the place to do that. Yeah, but roller skating. I like that. I've always wanted to like dance and roller skate.
I could see you.
Have a beer in hand.
Full, like, a leisure suit onesie.
Yes.
Plunging neckline.
Cool.
Lots of bedazzlement.
Chest hair out.
Yeah, you're looking like a chandelier out there.
Yeah.
Greasy mustache.
I was made for that.
Yeah.
That's too
and
bad, man.
you're doing like constantly moonwalks and stuff.
Oh man, yeah.
With the splits.
Yes, yeah. Into the splits.
Man.
Yeah.
And everyone knows you.
Yeah. That's the guy.
Yeah. Maybe bedazzled YTT on the back of the onesie.
That'd be cool, man.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
There you go.
Want to see this move? You come here often?
Oh yeah, hey.
Let me show you
And
this.
And then you go into the splits.
Can you do
Oh
this?
Yeah.
And you don't rent your skates.
Yeah, no,
you
no.
you come
I
in with a
buy
bag.
You like these?
Yeah, these.
Let me show you around. I learned
You
this
look-
the other day.
You're basically Ernie McCracken from Kingpin.
Yeah.
With like
Hey, we hit 200.
Oh.
Changing 200.
Great job. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I am excited to see you at a roller.
Yeah, man. I want to go. I've never been.
Let us know. Does anyone
there
know if
anywhere in
there's a
Come on,
roller rink? Are they called roller rinks?
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
That's
my answer.
I love this. The side, it's the side to
Oh,
side.
like that.
Right in the
that came
Pine
from?
says he'd bring back Sega Genesis. Chris says Red Robins. VR says real arcades.
Oh, the arcades.
This one says, you're dead to me, Salas. Sorry. Max Mizuzu says, bring back the Strat. Spency 5 Sensi says, bring back HMV. That's a good one. Casino Dealer Jay says, bring back the Pontiac Trans Am. Big Uke says, I'd bring back the Achy Breaky podcast.
Roller skating rink is by the Space and Science Center.
Well, is that right? Christmas party.
North Edmonton Common. Circuit Circus. Yeah, that was.
Scott says, we need Chi-Chi's back. Remember Chi-Chi's?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Matthew Hyman, Bonanzas.
Bring back, I mean, you know what would be nice? Is the Pizza Hut dining experience with the
All
orange,
you can eat?
Yeah, the orange glass, like refill plastic cups.
Yeah.
They're red, right? They were red.
Oh, those are the best.
Just, you could smoke in there. I remember seeing a guy's ash going into the salad bar.
This one on the Paris Euler's inbox. I would bring back customer service.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a bad one. Bring back 70 cents a liter for gasoline. Yes.
I know a lot of people I'm really dating. Bring back Ezzy's.
Oh, yeah. This one says, new Christmas party EST goes roller skating, and Hernan will join as long as Evan Dom says it's okay.
But he can't drink.
Oh, we got to really stop with that. We have to say, Hernan and Jose should have sang La Bamba as the winning song after Kinda Easy Trip. Red Robins is still in Edmonton under disguise named Varsity. Is that true?
Oh yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, it's on the White Mud. It basically is. You get the same fries. They have the same burger menu.
Really?
If you're really if you're looking for the Red Robin experience, hit that place.
Okay, 3 people have sent this in. Bring back Fuddruckers. Remember Fuddruckers?
It was
Make
so
your own
good.
burger.
I think there is one still in Saskatoon. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Pretty cool experience there for sure.
You could get a like a medium rare burger or a medium burger.
Oh yeah.
It was the best.
Milkshakes, right?
A Bootski.
Milkshakes.
Oh, a Bootski. You're my buddy. He says, bring back Maxwell Taylor's. Remember that?
I do.
Oh, best clubhouse I ever had in my life. Best clubhouse ever. How about this one from Dave in Section T? Bring back the pit stop pals.
I know. Yeah, that was fun. That was when Dusty had time. Or should I say Jose?
I don't think anyone knows.
No one knows. I know.
Nobody knows. That was Jose. Oh, love Jose. Bring back Charlie Huddy. Bring back Glenn Sather. Bring back the Zellers restaurant. Bring back the City of Champions.
Bring back Skinner.
Bring back Bullwinkles. I had one of my birthdays at Bullwinkles, Joaquin. I think when I was 5. Yeah.
What about Chuck E. Cheese? There's still a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
It was so funny. My realization when my kids were young, we went to Chuck E. Cheese and I saw a dad go to the bar and he had 2 pitchers in his hand. And I looked at him like he was just a mystical figure.
Yeah.
And he looked at me and winked. I was like, I didn't know you could drink at Chuck E. Cheese till that point. So I went and bought myself a pitcher.
Yeah, back in the day when growing up, all our buddies would have birthdays there, and all the Chilean dads just crushing pitchers of beer. Yeah.
It's really tough to go in by yourself and just go there for a pitcher.
Oh, man, that's a fun little segment. What would you bring back in honor of National Retro Day? Keep those coming in to the Parachuters inbox, 780-218-9999. Also, the Nasty Chat. Slam that thumbs up. Let's get to 300 on this Friday. The Oilers are coming off an 8-1 win. We got Beer of the Week. Yeah. We have the Snow Report. We have the Wrap. So many fun things still to come on this show. Don't forget, Hangout coming up from 9-11, followed by the Long Shop, followed by the Oil Stream, followed by EST Afternoons, Matthew Wanek, Zach Kubish, and then Reed Wilkins, J-Man with the Reed Wilkins Show.
Matthew Hyman says, obviously, when Chuck E. Cheese turned into a couple bars here, and they still have the short urinals.
I'm really late with this. Sorry, boys. We got late there with Jose in 3 questions. I got to give out the keyword.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that. It's for Cruise FM, Macamee College, Clues Away, Cruise Fly Away, Ultimate Sports Weekend Edition. Text 780-989-0957. The keyword is whistle. Whistle. 780-989-0957. Apologies for that. Just got sidetracked here with all this great conversation. But the keyword is whistle. Send that in to Cruise FM.
We're going to be wetting our whistles here with Beer of the Week.
Oh, we sure are. Ooh, zing. This hour is brought to you by GD Liquidators Auctions and Appraisals. Mention EST and get $5 off anything new or used. Don't miss their monthly online auctions at gdliquidators.com. Canadian owned and operated. Make them your first call. 780-447-2787 or visit them at 14510 124th Avenue. On the other side of the break, it's a busy one. Lieutenant Eric, reportedly, the Snow Report for Marmot Basin, Sobeys and Safeway's Liquor Beer of the Week, and the Wrap for William Huff. That's all still to come here on the Nielson Show. Slam that thumbs up. Here's YouTube Trev. Yeah, guys.
Make it 6 straight 100-point seasons for Connor McDavid as the Oilers steamroll the Kings 8-1. 11 different Oilers found the score sheet last night as well. Edmonton gets the day off before returning to action Saturday afternoon against Macklin Celebrini and the San Jose Sharks. Puck drop is set for 2 with pregame coverage starting at 1 at Boston Pizza. Westgate is where Tommy and Gager will be for that one. Around the NHL last night, the Maple Leafs dropped their second straight, falling 5-1 to the Panthers. Dylan Larkin scored both goals, including the OT winner, as the Red Wings edged the Senators 2-1. 2 goals from Matthew Schaefer helped the Islanders slip past the Canadiens 4-3 in OT. The Flames handled the Sharks 4-1. Dylan Holloway's hat trick got the Blues past the Kraken 5-1, and the Wild extend their win streak to 6 games with a 5-2 victory over the first-place Avalanche. In the WHL, the Oil Kings look to bounce back tonight when they take on the Red Deer Rebels. Puck drop goes at 7. And on the NBA hardwood, there were 10 games from last night. The Spurs pushed their win streak to 11 with a 126-110 win over the Nets. Luka Doncic poured in 41 points along with 8 boards and 8 assists, but the Lakers still fell 113-110 to the Suns. 5 games are on tap tonight, including the Celtics hosting the Nets and the Nuggets facing the Thunder at 7:30. The Knicks are also meeting with the Bucks. In Grapefruit League action, Kevin Gausman struck out 3 in his spring debut, but the Blue Jays came up short in an 8-7 loss to the Marlins. Toronto now sits at 1-4-1 and takes on the Tampa Bay Rays later today with first pitch at 1:05. And the Montana's Brier gets underway today in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Canadian curling legend Brad Gushue will have home ice advantage in his final appearance at the National Championship. 4 games open the tournament today, with both Newfoundland and Labrador ranks facing Nunavut and Quebec, while Ontario takes on Nova Scotia and PEI squares off against Team Canada. All later today. I'm YouTube Trev. You're up to date.
It's the Halloo Crew. Normally, my show won't have new. Here we go, we got station brew. Money Orlando got one too. It's the Halloo Crew. Don't ask what second mind I do. Intellectual feels they're screwed. They can churn you with that glue. Keep this car and diesel. Go back because the legal. So lame after so sequel. You laughing just like we will. Working play together. Check the slow back to the one thing known was it's like a line. We're gold or maybe silver. It's the Halloo Crew. Here's the story about tomorrow. Doing a cameo sometime from morning radio. Halloo Crew, Grumpy Cat from Grand Prairie, Whitefield, Orlando, the north side, Normandie. Schadenfreude, the happiness of others they avoid. They take pleasure in your hammer.
You're on the Nielson Show, Hawking Gage, Hernan Salas, and thank you for joining us today. 95.7 Cruise FM. We just gave out the keyword. It was whistle. Thank you for joining us. Audio-wise, of course, on iHeart, TuneIn, radio apps, EdmontonSportsTalk.com. And, of course, if you're watching us, we appreciate the thumbs up and hanging out with us this morning. Hit us up, Paris Jewelers Inbox, 780-218-9999. And, of course, on the good old nasty chat. But let's get to the Marmot Basin Snow Report with Hawking Gage.
Guys, it's going to be a good weekend. Snow 10 centimeters and continues to fall. It's forecasting warm temperatures and sunshine this weekend. Bluebird skies and fresh snow is what skiers and riders' dreams are made of. So come and enjoy it. Also, right around the corner, spring break. It's coming quick. There's lots of ways to save at Marmot Basin over the break. So check out our website and see all these deals and shred the gnar.
Let's go. You love skiing, eh?
Man, if only I could.
If you only had the time.
I would love, like my dream, I had 2 dreams as a child. One was to play in the NHL. The other one was to be like ski patrol.
Oh, okay.
That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to be a bartender in a ratty old bar and just be ski patrol all day and sling the frosty suds of wild winds. That was my dream.
That sounds great.
Okay. Well, we're going to accomplish one of those.
One of those we're going to accomplish. Your dreams can still come true, Walking. All right, as we get ready for Sobeys and Safeway's Liquor Beer of the Week, and we're just waiting for you to try to give me the thumbs up there. We'll be joined by Jen Rogers from Wild Winds Brewery. We got 4 beers here. I'm very excited to try here with Hawking Gage and you two, Trev. This is always a fun segment. Absolutely love it. We've learned a lot about different beers too, right? Like you've tried different things because now everything's craft, right?
Yeah.
It's just fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Like there's so many options now. And anywhere you go, like I was talking to my cousin who just went to Chile and he goes, it's all craft beer there too.
Really?
Now. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's great. It's always a fun segment. It's kind of when you're not doing it, you're just jealous, right? Because that pause, I hate the pause when it's that sip and then there's the
touch your lips
and you're waiting.
Yeah.
And then so good. So glad to be part of it.
And you're a big beer guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You used to be until Don said you couldn't.
Enough of that. Enough. Okay. Enough. Still to come, the rapper William Hoff. What did we learn? Sound of the day, text of the day. And we had a winner today, Jose. First Latino winner on Kind of Easy Trivia.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. So YouTube Trev says we're ready to go as we welcome into the show Jen Rogers from Wild Winds Brewery. Jen, how you doing this morning?
I'm great. How are you guys?
Oh, we're doing excellent. Even better now that we're going to taste some tasty beers here. Just first of all, just tell us about Wild Winds Brewery to kick things off.
For sure. So Wild Winds Brewery, we're based in Calgary. Currently contract brewing. I have another brewery that I work at. We've been contract brewing since 2022. We signed a lease for space in Bridgeland in February of 2024. Just finally got an update. We're moving forward finally. So that's always some good news. And you guys were just talking about shredding the gnar, and I'm actually in Canmore ready to do that as soon as I get off the phone.
You're living Joaquin's dream right now.
So yeah, that's the trifecta there. Shred the gnar, drink the beer, live in Canmore. That's it. Is there anything better than that? I don't know.
That is amazing, Jen. Okay, so we got 4 beers here. Where did you want to start, Jen? You kind of direct us here.
You guys actually have them in a decent order. The only thing I would swap is put that Snow Eater Stout after the Belgian Double. So we'll start with the lager first, the Fun.
The Munich Helles?
Helles, yep, that's the one.
All right.
Okay, let's crack this bad boy. Just a splash for Hernan. Splash for myself. Trev will see if there's some later. So what can here we go, Trev. Here, take this one. Take that one. Yeah, there we go. So Jen, what are we expecting when this hits our palate?
This is one of our flagship beers. This was the first beer that I've ever brewed as Wild Winds. So this is a German Munich Helles lager. So this one, it's typically brewed with all German malt. We brewed it with all local Alberta malt. Very smooth, very easy drinking, super crushable. You're going to get a light floral spiciness on the nose coming from those German hops. Clean German lager yeast. And this one's coming in at 5%.
It smells wonderful.
Yeah, it smells
and
great.
since I saw you guys last, this one won a gold at Canada Beer Cup in 2024 for Pale Malty European Lager.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, cheers, boys.
Yeah.
Cheers to a great day of skiing, Jen. There we go.
Yeah. This beer is absolutely delicious.
And I do joke. Yeah. I brewed that beer for my brother-in-law who only drinks macro brews, and I'm slowly converting him.
Jen, I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the tastiest beers, and I'm a beer guy. This is one of the tastiest beers I've ever had.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I feel like I can have this on a patio, like 10 of these.
No, this is Jen. This is a definite the first après ski beer that you hit. This is.
I've got a bunch of them in my fridge, ready to go as soon as we get back.
Good.
We're in the hot tub.
Oh my gosh! Stop it now, Jen. You might get me down there.
Sorry.
All right, where are we going next?
Next, we're gonna go with the Windflower.
This one.
That one there. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
So this is a Belgian blonde, 7%.
Ooh.
Oh, it's dangerously crushable for 7%.
Man.
So this one, you're gonna get notes of lemon, citrus, orange zest, some baking spice, some phenol, so like clove, nutmeg, some light honey notes as well, some light grainy sweetness coming from the malt. Very smooth, very easy drinking, and like I said, dangerously crushable for 7%. This beer has done us very well in the awards scene. It's won at Canada Beer Cup the last 3 years in a row for a Belgian ale, and we're pretty proud of this beer, baby.
Cheers to the Oilers for their big 8-1.
Yeah, let's do that. Here, Trev's just going to put some in there, and geez, any left, Trev?
so much for my running after work.
Oh, I like those citrus beers. Those are great. Those are fantastic.
I'm a huge fan of Belgian style beers. I absolutely just love them.
Yeah, that is phenomenal. I won't lie, I'm not a great pourer. Like I've put a lot in.
I know. I was like, holy.
That's good. That's.
I feel like I did that to you guys last time. I was pouring like half glasses.
Yeah,
you were just like, trying to chug to get through it.
Yeah, you were. You were.
You know my pain. Yeah.
Jen, what is it? Is it snowboarding or skiing? Which? What are you doing? Snowboarding.
Actually,
Okay.
yeah.
I like it.
Which one's next?
The Bay Brew.
Okay.
The Bay Brew. So this is a beer that we did for the Beer Babes family. They're based out of Canada and the US. They're a nonprofit organization, so they support. So basically, they get breweries across Canada and the US to do a beer of their style of choosing, and then a member from the Beer Babes family designs the can label. From there, basically, we promote it, sell it, and then a portion of the proceeds go back to them. And they supply grants to a woman-owned business to grow her beer business.
All right.
So yeah.
Well, cheers to.
So this is another Belgian one, a Belgian double. So this is an Abbey style ale. So you're gonna still get notes of those cloves, baking spice, phenols, but you're gonna get a lot of like dark fruits. So like plums, raisins. Medium bodied, very smooth, very easy drinking. It gives the impression of sweetness, but finishes a touch on the dry side.
There's a great color on this too. I really like it.
I love the color. Cheers to Jose for winning Candazy Trivia. Yeah,
good one.
We actually did a lager version of this beer style, but for the Bay Brew, I switched it up and did the Belgian style. And the lager version that we did was called our Cat's Paws Amber Lager. And we brewed that for Pink Boots. So all I changed up was adding Belgian candy syrup and Belgian yeast. So yeah.
How long have you had these beers in circulation, Jen? Like,
so lager is our longest running one. So that was the first one I brewed, and that would have been in April 2022. The Windflower is 3 years old as well. So I brewed that first time in 2023. And then the Stout I brewed for the first time in the fall of 2022. The Bay Brew is a brand new one. I just did it in the fall.
And the inspiration for them all, is it just testing and personal preference?
No, I think it's a passion of mine. Like where like the beers that I kind of like I enjoy. I personally love a beer. No gimmicks, no additives, just like a true to style beer. The lager specifically, I was studying for my certified Cicerone, and of course you do like blind tasting. You have to taste all these beers, not knowing what you're tasting. The Munich Helles is one of my favorite. We went to Oktoberfest, checked out in Munich in Germany, absolutely enjoyed it, and the Munich Helles just stood out to me as like a crushable beer. Like there's like, it's something intimidating about like having a liter of beer in your hand. You're like, there's no way I'm going to finish this.
Yeah.
But man, does it go down smooth. So I was like, this is my first beer, baby.
It's amazing.
And I was toying between a porter and a stout. And I went with the stout because I personally just love a stout. I love a bit more the dry finish, the more roasty, chocolatey characteristics. The Belgian Blonde, I just absolutely love Belgian style beers. We've made a couple of trips to Belgium. I knew I had to have one in my lineup. That one, I didn't expect it to be like a flagship and a year-round production, but it's done so well that I just keep doing it.
Well, Lieutenant Eric's going to be really upset, but screw him because he's in Mexico. So let's crack that stout.
The Snow Eater. I really like the color.
Yeah,
the green and the gray. And
so the name is actually kind of came from so all of the names are to do with like any form of like anything to do with the wind, with the exception of course of the Bay Brew.
Of course.
But the Snow Eater, they had a 41-degree temperature swing. They have the highest temperature swing on history. It happened in 1962. So they went from -19 to +22. So as a Chinook that came in, so the Snow Eater is another word for Chinook. We brewed the beer to be 41 SRM, so that's the standard reference method. So the color of the beer to be the same as that temperature swing.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
so this one you're gonna.
Cheers to all our nasties for hanging out with us this week. Without the big boys.
Yeah.
So this one you're gonna get notes of dark chocolate,
yeah.
Coffee, roast, medium light bodied, very smooth, easy drinking. You'll get a light spiciness on the nose coming from the hops, but it's very low. We used an English style yeast, so a little bit of jam notes, but it really showcases the malt complexity. Finishes a touch on the dry side, and that one's coming in at 5.5%.
And what are the specials at Sobeys Beer and Liquor this week?
Oh, so the Snow Eater is the beer of the week this week. We felt it fitting being time of the year. Like it's cooler temps. Who doesn't love to crush a dark beer when it's cooler out? So, yeah.
No, these have been absolutely fantastic, Jen. Thank you for joining us. We will be giving away a GC here on the show, so be ready for that. Jen Rogers from Wild Winds Brewery. Thank you so much for taking the time. I mean, enjoy Canmore. It sounds like you're going to have a pretty awesome
Enjoy the day. Enjoy the day.
It was a pleasure. I enjoyed it. Thank you for taking the time to chat with me.
Is it Sunshine, Louise? Norquay? Where are you going?
You are debating. I absolutely love Louise, but we have a free day at Sunshine, but I think we're going to head to Louise.
All right. Well, have some fun. Be safe.
Yes.
And show us some pictures of what is it? A back hold 780 from the Olympics. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like on the Blues, just grooving, guys. Come on up here.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jen. Continue to make delicious beers. These are awesome, and all the best. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you. You too. Take care.
All right, that's Jen Rogers from Wild Winds Brewery. All the beers are tasty. I got to say the Fawn, the Munich
Helles
lager, unbelievable.
So Helles, do you know what Helles means?
No, I do not.
Light.
Oh, okay.
So a Munich Helles, that's a lighter beer. It is really good.
And I've always liked the stout beer, and this one's very tasty.
Do you see what she did though? Like she lined them up in lighter to dark.
Yeah.
Really good, man. Really good. I will definitely. I've had some Wild Wings, but now that Helles one.
Trev, can you go get my smokes, please?
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will I?
You were serving some big. I was like, whoa.
I've never poured before. It's always been Dusty or Eric's poured. I've never poured.
Yeah.
What'd you think? Which one was? They were all delicious. Which one is your go-to here?
And I'm a stout guy. I really am.
Yeah,
that was
I'm
good.
a lot like LT. So that was unreal. But was it the Wind Flower, the first one we had? I believe.
Yeah, that was
so smooth.
Yeah.
Like that's just immediately smooth. Like
No, that was the Fawn.
The Fawn. Okay,
Yeah.
it was the Fawn. Yeah,
Yeah.
the first one we had there, the Fawn. I know who was it in the nasty chat. Someone was asking, but it was the Fawn. That was, dude. That came down like nothing. That was unbelievable. So the first and then the stout that I had, those were my favorites.
Beer Me is the text they need to
Beer
send
Me,
in.
yes.
Paris Jewelers inbox 780-218-9999. You'll get a nice GC
Want some beer?
to go purchase the stout, the Snow Eater, on sale this weekend. So, Trev, you have a tough job, a very tough job to pick one of the
that tough.
Nazis. No,
It's not that tough. I'm feeling great, boys.
you've been quiet all show.
Oh man.
Well, the way Joaquin was pouring, we're all feeling a little tipsy right now.
That's always something.
Holy
man.
smokes.
Friday's
I was like-
Sleeping on the couch in a sec.
Friday's awesome. That's why Friday is the best show of the week.
I was just looking at Joaquin like, you gonna stop or?
I just
doesn't stop.
Yeah, like it's I'm an
You're
idiot.
just like,
I just
more.
kept pouring more.
Like
I'm like Kylo Ren. Yeah, more.
Well, I have to run later, so I can't have to.
Oh, stop it!
Oh, you stop.
You're in zone 2. You're barely walking.
It's a fast walk. You're speed walking.
Today's a zone 4 run though, boys. So can't have too many of the beers. I will have a dart after. Go outside. Since you can't smoke anywhere anymore.
Would you smoke in your house?
Hell yeah. If I was allowed. No, you wouldn't. I wouldn't be allowed though.
Did you in high school, like in metalwork, did you make yourself an ashtray?
I think I did a few times.
Oh yeah,
I'd make them for my
Who did-
parents. Yeah.
Of course you
And
did.
they'd be using these crappy little ashtrays.
Remember that? How many ashtrays did I make?
Oh, I made a lot.
I probably made 16.
I wasn't the most creative kid.
No,
so
no.
It was, man, the fawn is good.
We're all crushed
awesome.
right now. No food.
No food, no sleep.
No
Come
sleep.
in on an empty stomach. Crush a few beers.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, get out to Sobeys and get yourself a 4-pack of that stout. That is really good. Very chocolatey. I like that.
Very, very good.
Yeah, LTE's got to get some of these. He would really like
Absolutely.
those.
Hey, let's not feel so bad for LT. Eh?
No.
And I don't think he's going to join us.
That's
I
why I
was
said
just going to
screw
ask, speaking of LT, should we or pass?
We got, I mean, it has to be right away because we're running tight on time. Iwana yelled at me the other day for going off air 2 minutes late. I don't want to get yelled at again, especially on a Friday. It's Smitty says, you can't have more beer because you have to run, but you will have a smoke. I'm built for that, Smitty. I'm built for it.
Hey, you know what, guys? I just have to say that although I wasn't nervous, I was maybe slightly worried about this week joining the morning show for the whole week.
Yeah.
I knew you guys were great. Trev, I've seen a side of you that a professionalism that I didn't know existed, so that's cool. And Hernan, it's always a pleasure working with you. So, but this has been fun. Thanks to the Nasties for joining us. I know we're not Dusty and Eric. Hopefully, you had an okay week. We ended on a I think a good note. We're all a little drunk. Oilers won. I mean, hopefully we got you through the pain of Canada losing, right?
Yeah.
So thanks again.
And you're right. I mean, it's this show is a wagon. For me, it's the best morning show in all of Canada. These guys have built an absolute monster. The three of them are absolute beauties. So it's a lot of pressure to come in here, and there hasn't been any "you suck" just yet. We still have one more day to go. It might come on Monday, but we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Like you said, it's not Lieutenant Eric, it's not Dustin Nielsen, but we have 1/3 of the crew here. And like you said, YouTube Trev is a fantastic producer, keeps us on track, organized, unreal. He's feeling a little good right now. I'm a little rosy too, eh?
Zach, you got to step up your game.
You listening, Zach?
Zach. Man. So it's been fun. We're with you on Monday again, and then we'll return to our regular show on Tuesday, 1 to 3. If you're interested in the F1 League for ESC afternoons, we're cutting out some of the guys here because they don't want to participate. So we're going to have some spots open. We still have to come up with how we're going to qualify people and pick people to join our fantasy league. But for that, tune in on Tuesday and Wednesday. We're going to have a plan, and we're going to attack it, and it's going to be fun. I guess we have to bring Barry in.
No, he can't. He's 3 hours away. So, well, on video.
Oh, really? Is that what he said?
Really?
I think that's what I read.
Oh, okay.
I could be mistaken now.
Yeah, he's from Airdrie.
Yeah.
Side of Calgary. Yeah.
Let's get to the wrap for William Huff. If you want your place to look as good as ours, visit the team at williamhuff.com. In business since 1952, so you know they're incredible at what they do. What did we learn today, boys? I learned that I love this Fawn beer. And I know my confession said I'm going to cut back, but when you taste beer like this, it's kind of hard to.
I'm going to take the whole. I learned that it's not as hard as I thought getting up for the morning show for a whole week.
That's a good point. Yeah, when you go to bed early.
Well, yeah.
Did you keep to your routine? Showers before bed,
dude. I was at stage 4 of my skincare routine last night, and I was just like, this has been a great week.
Nice.
You know?
You learned something.
Yeah, I
Change the routine a little bit.
Yeah. I'm shower guy night now.
Cool.
I'm fresh as a daisy. And plus, so my daughter wanted new shampoo or whatever, and some body wash, and something got transferred into my shower. And I swear, there was some eucalyptus mint stuff. Yeah. I was tingly all over.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
This text says, all it took was the beer of the week to make you guys sound like the morning show. Guess what we're doing Monday at 6:05? We're going to be crushing some beers. All right. Sound of the day. Jose won.
Yeah.
Jose.
We got a winner today.
Yeah.
So let's play this bad boy again.
Are you kidding me? That's right. Who do you think you are? I am. Get it right.
You can't have a newcomer come in and steal the show.
That's a paddling.
Oh, we've been strong. We're just playing by the rules.
Oh, you better believe that's a paddling.
And I was in Miami with my new beach house. Well, it was a couple minutes from the beach.
That's a paddling.
The first year, we took it to the limit.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
You cannot come to my house. No, not today.
There we go.
All right. And text of the day for Royal Pizza. It's the Royal Pizza text of the day. Still making it great with the best and freshest ingredients you'll find and top-notch service for over 55 years. Order online today at royalpizza.ca or visit one of their 14 locations in the Edmonton area. And coming in late, but coming in hot. It's got to be this guy or gal who texted, no name on it. All it took was the beers of the week to make you guys sound like the morning show. You're getting a Royal Pizza GC. We'll be in contact with you here. You can pick up Monday to Friday from 9 to 5 p.m. But that is the Royal Pizza.
Royal Pizza. Drinking beers is so great.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Let's go. Matthew Wada coming up with the hangout, of course, with Tom Gazzola and Jay Milne. Oh, Kevin Radomski.
Oh.
Matawanic right there.
Does he want a beer? No?
I didn't say anything.
No, he wasn't really offering.
Just be nice, man. If one of you guys can bring my dart, that'd be great. My lighter's in my other pocket, too.
Have a great weekend.
Everyone.
Yeah,
this was a good week, boys. Like, honestly, I had so much fun.
Oh, good.
I love
Oh,
this.
this was
I had
fun.
so much
It's
fun.
a busy show, man.
Hey, you did a really good job.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
Like that, the amount of reads and stuff that you did. When we go back to EST afternoons, you're going to be smoking because it's so easy.
The whole time. Just as a dart.
All right, a hangout coming up next. Kevin Radomski, one of our favorites from the Edmonton Oil Kings. Tom Gazzola, Matty Iwanek, followed by the Lock Shop, followed by the Oil Stream. I think is it you today? No, it's Reed and is it Reed?
Must be Reed.
I think it's Reed.
Reed and Tommy.
Reed and Tam.
Matty Iwanek will have the EST afternoon show with the one and only Kubalicious. And then it's Reed Wilkins, Jay Milne, alongside Kubalicious as well to take you home. And then tomorrow, Hello Hockey from 10 to noon with Tom Gazzola, Sean Bell, and Benny Thompson. And then the boys are going to stick around, or they're going to head to BP's, Westgate, to tee up Oilers Sharks. 1 o'clock for the pregame show. Joaquin, you'll be a part of that?
I think so. Yeah, I know so.
All right, Big Uke, who's in the chat, take care of yourself. Enjoy your last 2 days. Take care of the boys. Tell Jose we say hi. What's up? His GC is waiting for.
Hola.
Oh, you know what? We'll do it Monday. Since Jose nicely said to us, give my GC away to someone else.
Mm-hmm.
How about Monday?
Double
we'll give
GC
away
Monday.
Double GC Monday.
Cool.
Is that cool?
Yeah,
Wow.
Of course.
All right. For Jose, for YouTube Trev, for Joaquin Gage, I'm Hernan Salas. Say thank you for hanging out with us all week. Absolutely had a blast. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the thumbs up. Don't go anywhere. EST is your home for the best sports coverage here in the city. The hangout coming up next. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the Oiler game. Chowders.